Now I'm ready.
Alright.
Finally ready.
Yippee! Alright. After you, sis.
Let's go.
Better than just some random guy. Oh. Hello, welcome to the Morning Glory
Hello.
viewers.
Hey.
No.
Thanks.
I see you're getting drunk before your shift again.
Thanks for pointing out the obvious, I guess.
Again, I do not mind it.
That's two people in my life that don't mind it so far.
Wait, you work here now?
Yeah, I do.
I thought you worked with the tall guy.
Jade? Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't really work on the weekends, and, you know, I decided to be a little bit more social than talking to the flames all day.
You don't have to take a side gig, though. Doesn't he pay you enough?
Yeah, he does, but there's nothing wrong with a few extra coins here and there and talking with people.
I feel like you could have achieved the same result by just being here as a customer.
Yeah, but the thing is, I can get drunk beforehand and then afterwards just take it out of my paycheck. So I still get coins, and technically I kind of get my drinks for free, in a sense. So it's productive.
Well, that's
Yeah.
a real high quality people you're employing.
It's less money she's got to pay
They
me.
came to us.
Fine. Hi, it's
I'm
you
not
again.
holding people
Hello.
hostage here. Oh, but
Hey,
you
Lilith.
come in. Hello, welcome to the Morning Glory.
Good evening.
Alright, anyway, who wants some beer?
I'll take one.
Okay, you. Sapphire
some tea.
here, you too? Wonderful. Let me get that ready then.
Claiming this spot again?
Yup. Oh, wait.
Alright.
Right.
Guess the bar's open then.
Careful, dear. Don't hit yourself.
Yeah. God fucking damn it.
And here you go. Should I open some tabs? Or do you want to pay right away?
You can just put me in Sapphire's tabs on my paycheck.
Alright.
Or reduce it.
So she gets a drink for free as well? I see how it is.
Hey, it's less money you gotta pay me.
Fair enough.
Suppose paying employees with beverage is one strategy.
Cheers.
Would you like a tab or are you paying right away again?
Probably.
Well, technically they're paying them with money. They're just taking the beverages out of
Right
the
away.
pay.
Alright, thank you, Lily.
Thank God it lands right side up.
Yeah.
Should I put up a tab for you?
Yep.
Alright, let me do that real quick.
Maybe we should put a bar in one of our places where they do the sewing. Could get more gold out of our employees.
I don't think it's a good idea to have drunk people sewing the
I
clothes.
suppose not. Well, it doesn't have to be alcoholic beverage.
Pretty sure they have access to non-alcoholic drinks. Like, so they don't die.
Anyway, how has your search been going? I know you've been looking
Pretty
for
good.
some alchemy tools or whatever.
Yeah, and also what I need to, learn a bit better magic. So I've been searching and I found a bit, but I'm still looking around to find the best.
I forgot how
Quality,
quiet
price,
this place was
um,
compared to some of the other establishments.
Yeah.
Mm.
I took her shopping with Cello, and
It does have some
she
interesting
started
clientele,
right
you know?
taking notes.
Yeah.
I feel like it's
the
quality
quality.
over quantity.
Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just take
That's what I was
notes,
gonna say.
see if it is good quality, good price, and everything. I just take the best rate between the
Seem
two.
to have a bit better beer.
Welcome to the morning glory, handsome.
Oh, it's not good.
Hey,
Oh.
I think you dropped
No
your
need to
drink,
take the
Sapphire.
beer away from
I-
your sister.
It was completely by accident there.
That's alright.
Oh,
I think you're
yeah,
drinking
this
more
is-
than me now.
Oh.
I'm drinking it, but I
I
mean,
think you mentioned
last time
that
we went
because
here
of
together,
one of the
it was my first time in it.
Oh,
Bar
yeah,
and
I
Tavern.
remember. So she's Sapphire. Yes.
So,
Yeah.
I mean,
Shorter
it's
than him.
quite well. I like talking to people here.
good, I'm glad. You seem to be
Guess he
fitting
won
in
the
well.
genetics
And
lottery.
you.
what?
Mm. That's true.
Good to see.
Good to see you too.
Don't you see her like every day?
Yeah, that's the joke. That's why it's funny.
Okay.
That's right.
Where'd you pick that up from?
Mm.
I wonder from where.
I've heard a few things from the forge here and there.
Creatures, you know how it is.
Oh, really?
They're just saying,
Yeah.
Is that how that works?
I don't
Yeah,
think
well,
so.
okay.
Such a small, closed environment of working,
well,
things
then
spread
let's not
around
think
pretty
about what
easy.
could make it slippery.
Mm.
I suppose.
Embers in
Yeah.
the wind.
Probably.
Oh.
Mm.
You'd think someone would at least clean up spilled beer, though, no?
Mm. Yeah, there's this weird stain in the floor. I feel like some gets set in. Really unprofessional.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what happens when you
Not a-
slum it.
No. I mean, like, it's just about work ethics, you know? You don't need money to have a mop and a bucket and deploy them in a timely manner.
Depends
What
on
is
the person
going on?
working.
I literally not hear what they are saying. What's going on?
Or
What am
just
I
pointing,
missing
there's like
again?
a stain on the floor where someone let some beer set and didn't clean it up in time.
It's old floor wood. Of course it will be fucked.
Yeah, but this wasn't here last time, and it's recent. I can tell.
Oh my god. I'm sorry there's no red carpet for you, your majesty.
Tell him, Seth.
Oh, wow.
Should I place a napkin on your lap?
Well, having some napkins like on the tables might
Oh
be.
my god.
To be
You know,
fair, you
like,
gave them
what's the word
ammunition.
for it? Like coasters under the jugs.
Mugs.
Then you'd have to clean up less, because then you wouldn't have to clean up the tables. You just take the coasters. See, pro tip.
Pro tip that probably doesn't
I
work with
would have
majority
kicked you out
customers.
if I did not really need that money of yours.
Mm.
So annoying. Oh my god.
Plus, coasters don't always work. You can lead a horse to water,
I
but
thought
it'll
you.
never
I
drink
thought you
it.
couldn't afford any more pride.
That's why I'm saying I'm not kicking you out.
Yeah, but you're still saying that you would. You're not being nice. You're not
If
being
you're
nice to
looking
your
for
patrons,
nice, then go
Sapphire.
back to your high society areas.
That's
This
not
isn't
nice.
high society, okay? I ain't playing nice.
Alright, that's fine.
I'm honest. As much as I
Uh-huh.
can be.
That's what I like about you.
Okay.
Mhm.
Thanks,
You know,
I
last
guess.
time you talked about that kind of solution for your furniture and everything.
I remember.
I searched in some books last weekend. I think it was Sunday morning.
Yeah, it was Sunday
Yeah.
morning.
Shit, I broke a nail.
I searched in a few books. You know, alchemy books, herbalist
Yeah, no
books
kidding.
for nature and everything. And I found a recipe, but I also found that we might need,
Even in lower areas, I had
you know,
no
alchemy
idea that
tools.
bartenders
Well,
could be
it's not
so
really tools, it's
problematic.
more like glassworking.
She's not
To make it
really
work.
a mama,
and
Yeah.
all
she's
that
just
other
rude,
stuff that
you
falls
know?
in alchemy.
She hasn't said one
Yeah,
swear.
that's what I had said. That we probably needed an
Yeah.
apothecary or an alchemist to help us.
That could be today's quest.
But at least we got the recipe and we just need to test it out if it works or not.
Mhm.
So the base ingredients are pine sap,
How do you think we'll go
and
about accomplishing said
soybean
quest?
oil,
I feel like I'm already
or
Yeah.
another kind of fat-rich oil.
Mm,
Yeah, I had.
You're just,
I know a little bit about the ingredients already, as I was doing some reading in the military, so I had nothing better to do at the time. But yeah.
Well, they actually let the soldiers read instead of marching everywhere.
mm.
Surprising.
Well, it was only on
depends,
downtime, and that wasn't often. So I try to make use of what I had,
Do we want like
I bet.
general foul mouthness, or do we want her to swear at us specifically?
especially for
Because
me,
if it's
because
like the latter,
I didn't
I'd
have
probably try to learn more about her. And
medical
like, strike
injuries
at
that they needed to
her
tend
mental
to.
weaknesses, you
Yeah,
know?
I wonder why.
Yeah, I'm beginning to regret that, honestly.
Yeah, imagine.
You know, something like, you'll never be good. You'll never
But
be
to
good,
be
Seth.
fair,
You're just like
At least I
your
don't have any
father,"
scars all over.
or something like
Ah, yes, very good
Um,
benefits for yourself.
that. Well, you know.
Nothing to remind you
Yeah.
of the agonizing pain you went
Sometimes you
through.
have to be.
Well,
Yeah,
I do
that's
have one
true.
reminder.
What's that?
I feel like if
My
it was
eyes.
general foul mouthness, I'd try to get her drunk.
That could work.
He just cannot see it. That's all.
Well,
Unless he
until
got a mirror.
Definitely alright with her.
Well,
employees
there is
drinking
one
on
in the
job,
bathroom,
I'm
so-
sure she
Yeah,
is
that's
on-
true.
But it's okay.
I like the color of your eyes. Makes you distinguished.
I missed the green, to be honest.
I just feel like more like people watching.
Yeah.
Hey,
I suppose we
your
could
eyes used to be green?
interact, though they do seem
Yeah.
Do you
pretty
not remember that? But
He had
Sapphire,
glass eyes.
Jade.
Oh, yeah.
You
Okay, come
we were
on,
named
man.
after the gym stuff.
I remember a lot, okay? But, like, hanging with the Oshkin can make you forget some stuff, okay?
You drank yourself
Some
to death
people
or
drinking.
what?
No, I didn't drink myself to death. I drank my memory down, but some shit
suppose we
stayed.
still have each other.
Especially the Oshkin's blacksmithing technique.
Oh,
That
Well,
I
I'm
can-
really glad they didn't
man.
make you forget about us.
It's fine. I'll just-
I had a picture of all of
Or
us
some other
when-
people will
before,
come in, you know, this
we all
can
went our
be
separate
such a
ways for a
failure.
while. Something new.
Second
Remind
weekend.
me what I
First
need to go back
weekend.
to.
So,
I
You
think
had a
Uh,
picture and you didn't remember his eyes were green?
It was when his eyes were red!
No, that they were green.
let's hope it's
They
not
were
a
gr-
failure.
Wow.
My eyes changed in the
Wait, wait.
military.
In
Oh,
the
yeah.
military.
Maybe it was my eyes that were red from the hangovers and I just...
It's different.
Oh no.
Okay.
Yeah, I forgot we
I
shared
might
this.
have to limit your drinking from now on.
Hey, you know, I don't tell you how to do your job. You don't tell me how to do my job, right? You know, you just ask me to make something.
So you're saying drinking is your job then now, huh?
He seems to be getting paid for it.
Thank you.
Because I'm nice. I let you drink on the job.
I told you it's part of the Ashkin blacksmithing technique.
Of course it
And
is.
Damn.
you've seen my sober.
Sorry. That caught me so off guard, Sam. Holy.
What?
I think you could declare anything a secret Ashkin technique and be believed.
Have you ever been there?
Yeah, that's what I mean. How do we know you're not
I
lying?
doubt anyone was here. In here was there. Blah.
Well, when you go there and you actually see their customs, you let me know if I'm wrong or not.
Ah, yes. The most strict anti-visitor country.
Would you like
go.
another?
I'll be sure to go check in
No
there to
thanks. Oh,
verify
unless you
your-
got some.
Hey, I was able to
water.
make it in. There's no saying that you can't.
Can you repeat that real quick?
To be fair, I wasn't actually
Unless you got
referring...
some tea or water.
Yeah,
down
I
for
wasn't
that.
even referring to your whatever
I
your
can
other
get you
job is.
some
I was
tea.
talking to the
Tea
fact that
is,
you come to the bar
1 silver and
to
8
get drunk
copper, though.
and act like a bartender in the meantime between getting
Alright,
drunk.
1 moment then. Would you like
Do you
Yeah,
not
like a
pay her
bartender.
enough, Jade?
tea?
Huh?
He pays me enough. He
What?
pays me more than enough.
He needs to
Of
be
course, I don't
taking
mind
side
either.
gigs. He's got alcohol
Alright,
problems. I don't
get you
know.
the
It
green one,
seems
then.
she
I
might
heard
need an
that one's
intervention.
The best, whatever.
No, I don't
can't
need
even
an
fucking talk
intervention.
anymore. I need more sleep.
When has it ever become a problem?
I mean, you're acting like a you bartended now.
Yes,
Why-
it's
why
so
did
that
that
I can
happen?
get out and socialize besides being around the forge all the time. You know how much I stick to that thing.
You say it's to get free beer.
That's just a plus, a benefit. You know how jobs have benefits sometimes?
They did.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
I
so you just
said
wanted the
if
free
you
beer.
just wanted to socialize.
Socializing is the main reason I did it. The benefit is I get free beer.
I don't know. Free cheap beer.
I guess
Can't
I'll work
afford
on weekends as
cheap
well.
beer.
You don't have to. It is fine.
It's free. Like, can I complain about
But I
free?
feel like
I know I don't have
But
to,
still,
but
there's
At
still
least
an
getting some-
obligation, you know?
Yes.
Like, you gotta clean and
Thank-
stuff.
So?
You serve tea?
Shit. With me, right?
I clean up around the forge all the time. I clean up around the shop too. There's no difference. Maybe there's puke on the floor,
Okay,
or
but, like,
maybe
why
a
do you
beer
wanna do
stain.
more of it?
Just to keep me
Why would there
occupied.
be puke in the forge?
Yeah, I'm saying that's something
Well, she
that's.
apparently forges drunk, so, you know.
No.
What the fuck? I can't believe you just used a blacksmith joke on me for a bar lingo.
What?
Nothing. I don't have
Why
a
are you
problem.
looking at me like that, Jade?
Huh?
That's
I'm not looking
exactly
at you in any
somebody would
particular
probably
way.
would say. Maybe your eyes are just intense.
I guess. I don't know.
You got like very pale skin and then like very pale hair, and they're like the only dark parts. So like from a distance, it's just very piercing, you know.
I see. This true? Do I have intense eyes?
Kinda.
Ah,
But your red shirt,
This
or
is-
like, you know, overall, whatever, it's kind of balancing it a little out. But not too
Don't
much.
trust her with fashion advice.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up!
Let me put it to you like this. Your eyes probably gave us the best chance of getting that contract with Lydia.
Really?
You have a look to you. The fire of determination burns very bright in your eyes.
I mean, I just like working, to be honest.
And that's... Case closed.
Or she just found him cute.
Or that.
Huh? What?
I don't know. Maybe
She's saying you got the job because of your sex appeal.
What?
Oh. You're very tall. Some people like that.
I guess? I don't know. I've always been this way.
Mm. Did you get a lot of admirers in your past?
What was that?
Terror of middle school strikes.
Not that I know of.
Oh yeah, the terror of middle school strikes again. That's right.
How long have you known Lucy?
Since high school. Actually, no.
Did he get a lot of admirers in school?
Well, actually, I used to know him since middle school, and they used to call him the Little Terror.
Okay, my question still stands.
Mm-hmm.
The Little Terror.
Wait, why was that my nickname,
He got a lot of
huh?
admirers in school.
Yeah, of course he did.
Huh?
See?
As the terror of school, whatever.
Yeah,
Girls
because
like
my
bad
friends
boys,
kept
haven't you heard?
falling in love with him.
Oh, yeah, the bad boys, right.
Yeah.
What?
You don't look like a bad
Why
boy.
were you the terror?
I don't
No,
know.
It seems like
I need some
something
explanation,
you know.
please. This is the first time I'm hearing about
So-
this.
Okay. No, that's not the first time. Last time I told you about it as well. So
Yeah.
apparently my friends were scared because they didn't want to fall in love with my big brother, and that's why they called you.
Wait, what?
Huh?
That
He
makes
was so
very little sense. But you know
attractive
what,
that he
middle
was
school girls, whatever.
terrifying?
What?
He was deadly handsome,
No,
I guess.
Sapphire, come over here, I want an explanation for this.
Wait, I need to put down that.
You can put it
I
down
will,
here.
I will,
I'll hold
I
it.
will put it
Come-
here.
There's
I
literally
think
two
Explain
the
the
terrors.
best
Little
idea for
Terror,
you right
okay.
now is to go get yourself a drink.
So I had a lot of.
That's
friends.
right. Sapphire,
Most of
can I
them
have a
were
beer, please?
female. And
Please
basically,
call me
my
Sap.
brother had to
Why
spend
not
yes,
Sap?
can. One
a
moment.
few times getting me back from school.
Mhm.
And lots of my friends started growing feelings for him because he was really, handsome when he
Alright
was
then.
even
Do you
right
want
now,
to chat?
but still. So
Uh-huh.
Oh,
apparently,
thank you.
I told my friends
Tab,
that
or-
he's my big brother.
Oh, I'll just pay for every drink.
Great, like that's
Alright,
I don't like making you have to
thank you
count.
getting me
Could I get
It's a habit of mine.
another one,
everything.
Seth?
And my friends were so shocked.
Of
They
course
didn't want
we are.
to,
Thank
As long
you.
as it means I don't have to pay
because
as
we were
much.
friends.
See?
That
Benefits of the
they
job.
called him
Is that
that.
how it works?
I don't know.
There you go.
Thank you.
At least for them, that wasn't a
You're
good
welcome.
thing to do. And apparently,
Couldn't they just have
they kept
not-
calling him that because literally most of my friends were of the same opinion. It like he was having a curse.
Like
that
he was
makes people fall in love
terrorizing
with him.
them with his cuteness or what? I don't know. Not to rag on your however old
It is
friends
pretty old.
from middle school.
I'm confused.
But that's pretty shitty nickname for a little heartthrob.
Yeah, they could have come
I
up with
guess.
something better.
Best way to
Yeah, like,
explain
you-
it.
you
You,
cannot-
probably were a player and you
Yeah,
didn't
you
even
cannot
realize it.
really judge some old nickname from middle
Even
school.
though I know you're
But-
not really a player.
Yeah, I agree. That's not.
Thanks.
You're
It
welcome.
sounds like he's a bully or something.
Yeah, or like a problem
I know it's
child.
confusing.
Little turd is not something that
I mean, the most
Kids
problem he
would call
brought
it-
was that my friends.
Wait,
You know the
kids
saying, you
told
can't
me
see the
they
whole
gave him
forest
this
thanks to all the
nickname.
trees in
We're,
front
like,
of
younger
you?
than
I
him,
think
'cause they
that
were
is your
your
case.
age mates,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Why did they
No,
call
I
him
actually heard that in the
Lorath? He was
military. I
older
didn't
than
understand
them.
it, but I think I do now.
I didn't say
Yeah.
terror. I said terror.
Oh,
Oh, I heard little terror.
that's worse. Fucking just terror. It's like he's a
No, terror of
freaking.
middle school. That's literally
Oh my
the
god.
title. That's okay.
My man.
Huh?
You got something wrong with you.
Careful,
do you mean?
Careful. Don't choke on the beer,
How
please.
did you manage
I don't want to get
to
sued.
like become a horror movie monster with your attractiveness and like not realize you have any admirers?
He's dense as fuck.
Hey!
What?
Stranger!
Hey, look, yeah. Hey,
Yeah, exactly.
I'm glad somebody
There
else
we
said
go.
it besides me.
It's
Huh?
obvious.
No, you still have a problem though.
What do you mean?
She needs an intervention.
Don't ask
Jade.
me, man.
I think I'm the one that needs a damn intervention. What is going on? I'm so fucking confused.
Okay, Sapphire need intervention for both of them, okay?
I don't need an intervention.
That sounds like something who'd need an intervention, so would say.
So my
That's
friends
just, honestly
were
just a classic response.
finding you very charming, and lots of them started growing feelings for you. And since they didn't really want to, love you since you're my brother, they gave you a nickname. All that because you came up to the school to pick me up when I was done with lessons and classes.
Okay, I would
That's
you,
it?
I'll get you another
have
one.
not
Thank you, man.
liked it if they, like, shot their shot? Wait,
I-
are you friends
I'm
with,
not
the
really sure what I
entire
would
middle
have done if
school?
they. I'm not really sure what I would have done if they actually started
Thank you, man.
dating my brother.
Thank
I'm not
you.
sure.
Brought a knife to school.
I suppose that's what
Maybe
it's
you
like
were
to
the
get a
terror.
public education.
Maybe you're editing the story.
Why would I be?
You put a fear of Sapphire in them.
Oh, so you're the scary one of the family, huh?
Oh gosh, she's so terrifying.
I'm
Yeah,
That's right.
look at her.
You know what they say, there's always the clever ones.
I'm shaking in my boots.
My
Ah,
glasses are shivering right now.
Oh my gosh, girl, stop it! Oh, I'm getting a heart attack. Oh, I'm so scared.
What's up? Oh
Don't you
no.
want that to happen to your father?
I'm waiting
Huh?
every minute for it. Anyway,
What?
You missed the conversation
I
last time me and Saf were here.
yeah. Which Seth? What?
Hey, why didn't you just
Did-
kill him
did-
yourself?
Didn't I say Saf? Oh yeah, no, me and
Seth.
yeah.
Sapphire, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if she's taking care of him.
Remember the rule.
Yeah, Saf.
Thank you.
Remember, medical neglect is not provable if you do it well enough.
And that's what I'm doing. I mean, no, I'm totally looking after my dad. I love him so much. I really hope he won't croak. I really do hope he croaks.
It's been like how long? It's been at least 3 weeks. Just stop bringing him water. It'll be over in like 2 days.
Oh yeah.
I can't. There's still someone
don't
looking
know.
after him because for some reason she really likes him still.
Sheesh,
Even though
probably.
he fucked her over even more than me. Like, damn.
Maybe she's hoping to get some inheritance.
That shit is mine! Anyway.
I think
should
you
not
know now
talk
why.
about this in public.
You should like try to infect her with some horrible disease that'll take her out of commission for a week.
Pretty much me last time.
I don't want innocent people to die.
Not die, just like bed rest, you know?
Die in their sleep. Peacefully.
No! Not innocent people.
Oh.
Why are we talking about killing people?
We're not talking about killing people. We're talking about hoping that my father dies.
And killing innocent people.
No, that's
Nobody's
what I'm
killing
saying. I
innocent
don't want to do
people.
that. Who is doing that? Not me.
Of course, the terror's first thought is killing innocent people.
So now you're
It's in
showing
her
your true
blood.
colors, huh, Sapphire? I see how it is.
I can
That
back.
cute exterior,
Yeah.
it's hiding the terrifying inner world of yours, isn't it?
No, I know my sister
wait,
way too
Sapphire,
well.
Sapphire.
Sapphire would never. Sapphire
I don't
can't
know
even
how to
hurt a
help
fly.
you in this situation.
Tell them that I'm not a terror.
You're a terror to books more than anything.
That's two Lucy's?
That is true.
Don't
You
say
read
that.
Why?
so many
Is
fucking
she
books.
abusing them? What the
I don't
fuck?
destroy
Dude,
them.
What?
I just
No.
read them.
Expensive.
Me and Jade are
No.
the only two unique ones here.
Huh?
Suppose so.
What?
Everybody else has a namesake here. We got Lucy and Lucy. We got Lucy and Lucinda. We got Saph and Sapphire. You and me, the only two with cool unrepeated names here.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna change my name
Well,
now just
call
because you
yourself
pointed
Jade.
that out. We're gonna have to
I'm not
change
gonna
the
call
L to
myself
something else now.
Jade.
No.
J&J.
We should change his name because, like, his eyes are no longer green. It doesn't.
I'm not
fit,
changing my name.
But it doesn't fit anymore.
No, he has the
Have you
perfect
considered?
name.
It's not spelt as a gemstone. Anyway.
Yeah, but you know, come on.
Plus, his mother and
said
his
like
father
that.
gave
It's
him
a
that
good
name. I
name.
really don't think he's gonna want to give it up.
I still think I should go for like Garnet.
Garnet?
Garnet would not fit him whatsoever.
No.
It
Maybe
would
you should stick to
clearly not.
fashion
Thank
sense
you,
instead
Sam.
of name
How about
calling.
Ruby?
Ruby?
That's more like a girl's name.
Ruby can be unisex, but it
Yeah,
wouldn't
exactly.
it wouldn't fit you either.
Huh?
Hmm.
Okay. I'm just mistaken, I guess.
Yeah, you are Ruby.
So true.
Oh, I swear.
What? You swear
What are,
what?
like other red things?
I'll cut half of your beer supply at home.
Man.
I'm joking.
Oh.
Maybe you should.
Jokes
do
are
that just
supposed to be
test
funny.
If she actually has a problem.
No!
Thank you.
Some people have different tastes in humor.
That's fair.
Sapphire, you okay?
You alright there, Sapphire?
I'm already. I'm just struggling.
Just doing backflips.
I'm struggling.
It's a very interesting dance routine.
Dance? What?
Don't worry about it.
You dance now, Sapphire?
Sometimes when I have a time.
Really? Do you ever take a
Just
break?
don't do it
You know
on my
about this?
counter,
I didn't
please.
know about it!
I will not.
Half of the time when I see her, she's in her room studying.
Nerd.
Hey.
Come
But-
on. I just do what I like.
Fair.
I feel like maybe you could have been called a terror, because the way you look at people, I feel like it could be intimidating to middle schoolers.
Well,
I
you
just-
probably
huh?
didn't look like that in middle school, so...
Well, but he was like older, right? Because he was picking her up from middle
Right,
school, so it was
well-
like... what's
I mean,
the
what's
age
the
difference
age
between
difference?
two of you?
4 years.
4 years.
Okay, yeah, that's
Yeah,
Uh,
if you look 15, he's like 19. I know how to
19.
count. That's like a pretty big difference when you're a teenager.
Yeah, I suppose so.
It's not like you would date my old friends.
Yeah, but maybe
Right?
like one of them tried it and he just looked at her, and like in his brain he was like just question marks, but to her it looked like he was about to kill her.
What?
Yeah, that's where the terror comes from.
I feel like that's way more.
Don't laugh at this!
Source.
Why?
Oh, the
It's funny.
I can't win.
No. I'm glad you figured that out now.
Damn, is it Jade Bully Day today?
Maybe.
Wish I had an invite.
He's not.
It's
not
an
being
open
bullied.
invitation, to be
I'm
honest.
joking. I'm joking. I don't know you enough.
Nobody would dare bully him.
That's true. He's got a dead stare of a cold-blooded murderer.
Yeah, 1,000-yard stare.
Yeah.
And there it is.
Exactly.
Stop, can I have another beer, please?
Yeah, sure, of course. I think at this
Thank
point
you,
I
ma'am.
should open a tab for you.
I'll keep paying, it's fine.
Maybe you
Just
should
make
take it
sure
from
that in the
Lucy's,
end you won't forget how much it costs and shit.
Lucy's paycheck. Lucy has to
Say
pay
that again?
everybody's tabs.
I
Just don't
pay
forget
for
how
me
much
and
a beer
Sapphire
costs
because I
in the
consider
end when
these
you have
girls
too much.
nights out, to be honest.
The silver at 2
Now
copper,
Jade's
right?
on his own.
Yeah.
He's already my boss. I can't do all the
Then yeah, there you go.
expenses.
Is it because he's not paying you now?
Oh my fucking god.
Wait, what? What
I
did I
feel
miss?
like I'm about to get murdered. I'm not gonna lie. A little bit.
Oh no.
Maybe
That's
the beer stain won't be the
Yeah.
only mark on the floor at the end of the night. Joking.
Yeah, it's just gonna be like.
Listen, I can deal with beer stains,
Oh,
but
that's right,
please
you
no
brought
blood.
your
Do it
favorite,
outside the
right?
bar.
I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
That was a joke. I may make swords, but I don't swing them. Neither do I stab anybody with a dagger that I make.
Why not?
Messy.
That's
Unnecessary.
fair enough. You got me with Massey, it's fine.
So you're like a poison gal instead? Maybe you can hook Sapphire up.
Huh? The only
What?
poison that I make or drink is right here. Thank you.
The beer isn't poison.
Is it really good for
Technically it
you?
is.
At least this beer isn't. It's. Yeah.
Oh, so there's other beers
Whatever.
that aren't?
Some beers. I will not continue because I already got told off for saying that the beer is cheap. Whatever.
Wait, who's telling you off? I thought you were the boss.
My friend who's helping me.
Oh. Is the one who got all the good juice instead of the shitty beer?
Yeah.
Well, instead of saying cheap, you could say the quality of beer is okay. Sounds better.
That sounds worse.
That's what she
frankly.
told me too. Like, at least say something like, yeah, it's beer.
It's
Fitting for the
beer.
price range. Whatever.
It's not very confident.
You okay?
Listen,
Yeah.
I'm.
No, but you-
I don't want to misadvertise. Okay?
I'm sorry to have brought up that story, that old
No, you're fine.
I didn't expect Lucy to, say it out loud, but
My bad.
I guess happened. What happened?
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
So, what did you do all week?
I'll give you 3 guesses, and the first 2 don't count.
You worked?
All in one. That's right.
Yeah, but what else? What else did you do?
I mean,
Did you just work?
Sapphire,
Pretty much,
you
yeah.
pretty much saw him all around the shop the entire
Man, it's
week.
interventions all the way down. Workaholic,
I can get that.
alcoholic.
I also have to go outside.
I pick up
to do
for the
my
alcohol.
training.
Secret. No, that's what I mean. He's workaholic. You're alcoholic. What's your problem?
Bookworm.
Little terror.
that's not a
I'm not saying it's a problem. You're a workaholic. That's not a real problem. I'm an alcoholic. That's debatable.
is.
They're a bookworm. That's a positive
What?
trait.
Depends, really.
I take breaks.
Lifting other things and
I
putting them
imagine
in a
so.
different spot
You
isn't a
gotta sleep
break.
at some point.
Sorry, I'll go back to my drink.
Negative
Let
traits.
me know
I
when
take
you
breaks.
make another.
Speaking
Can
of-
that make this fucking partnership collapse? What was that, Lilith? Can you repeat that?
I was going to say negative traits are only negative if you make them negative. Make your
That's
negative
not
trait
how
a
it
positive
works.
and it's good.
That is, yeah, I was about to say, that is not quite how it works, dear. Also, come closer! Stop standing in the corner like a creep.
My best trait.
Your best trait is standing in a corner like a creep.
That's pretty sad. Some may say.
That's not a good
Whoever
trait.
says that really hates you.
Probably.
Wow, that's so sad.
To be fair, I haven't heard from that person in a while.
Probably for the
I
best.
feel like she's about to cry.
Yeah.
Do you have that drink back? Get my drink back there. I had to run out. Something.
Yeah, sure. 1 moment. Let me.
So, I don't think being a workaholic is a bad thing.
I don't think being a bookworm
there
is a
you
bad
go,
thing.
dear.
Thank you.
There are scales to everything, you know, like being being generous is normally a good thing, but then being like too generous and giving out stuff that you can't afford to give out is a bad thing. Like everything exists on a scale, and you should be shooting like somewhere in the middle.
So,
You know?
which
And
is
both extremes are bad.
every trait has a positive and negative effect.
Lucy, I'm definitely in the middle, right? I'm not reading too much, am I?
You have really good calluses on your hands from all that reading.
What? Okay, if you have
What kind of compliment
calluses
is that?
from
What the
reading,
fuck?
you're reading.
I have
Never
foot-
learn from anyone, please.
What the
Or you
fuck?
I'm not-
Or you have like really low quality paper.
I'm not saying. Oh my god.
Yeah,
Okay,
but,
now
like,
you're
already
now you're.
holding your book.
I'm just saying.
Like, this isn't, like,
Never make
forging.
compliments to someone that you actually like want to pursue romantically, because shit, that was horrible.
Again, that
I'm
wasn't.
just taking the books from the library, that's all. It's
I have calluses on
Yeah,
my
I guess they
hand.
have
Like,
some-
you know, that shows how
I
quality
don't
of work.
think so. No, I don't.
Hey,
Don't shout out to me. Oh my god.
I think she wanted to say you really do read way too much and you should cut it out at least partially.
great.
Do I not go out enough?
Could I get another drink?
I don't
do I
think
not
a
go out
enough?
workaholic is a good metric to
Yeah, you
measure
do.
that yourself against.
That
Then
was
what
yours.
should I ask?
Ask Sapphire. She seems like, well, no, she doesn't have her life together, but she seems like she knows how to have fun at least. That or
There
Sapphire.
you go.
Thank you.
Do you think I don't go out enough?
You're pale as fuck, so yes.
Okay. I'm just having the same skin as my brother. That's all.
Yeah, and is he leaving his-
beach?
He's
like-
literally a workaholic, constantly in his own
That's
little
what I
like
was
workshop.
saying!
Of course, he's pale as well. You both need a
I mean, I
night.
go out sometimes.
You know,
In
you
the
should do, like
night?
a team
Same.
building exercise,
No.
and like as a
Yeah,
company,
but I mean, I
go
also like go out and like
onto,
build
like, a
houses
beach or
too.
something
I'll
for
do
a
everything in
day.
the shop.
That's still working.
Do you live in your workshop?
Yeah,
Don't look
we
for
do.
me.
Oh, that's
Oops.
very bad for
Oh.
work-life balance. That's
Oh, yeah.
no bueno.
It
You
saves
should
some
really get
commuting.
yourself a separate, like, habitation.
That's
Because
what
when
I
you're
mean-
like constantly at work, you're constantly at work. You know?
And another.
So you're constantly
about rental.
productive.
No.
Alright.
God, I hate these fucking chairs.
She's also workaholic. Don't.
And I don't think
There you
that's
go.
a bad thing.
Thank you.
It is.
No? In what way?
Because then you don't have time
You know-
to enjoy life.
Well, I can
Maybe all
enjoy
three of
life
us should maybe
when
go
I'm
to the
working,
beach one day
so-
and, you know, sit out in the sun.
It's not.
Wouldn't be a bad idea to get out and get some fresh air.
That's working. You know?
I want another ice cream.
true.
man.
You gotta
Yeah,
have variety.
the
Yeah.
ice cream shop that Cello showed us was actually pretty good.
Mm.
Well, we
Hmm.
had some variety today. Yeah, that's something, right?
Yeah.
Sounds like a plan.
Liked what
We can
we
do
did
that.
today.
Alright.
I think it was very interesting.
It was fun.
Been a while since I plan, actually.
It's been a while since you've been out of the same outfit for a while, to be honest.
I wash clothes.
Do
Of course you fucking do.
Too?
I hope to God you do.
Yeah.
You still got there somewhere on your cheek as well.
I wash myself every night and every morning.
Yeah, but you have whatever.
She's saying your face is sooty.
Yeah, there's a bit of a blemish.
I mean, I just came from the shop, so I mean,
Alright.
Wow.
Couldn't you, like, splash some water onto
Water
your
found
face
in
before you
ocean.
left?
Huh?
Whatever, nothing. I was making a joke. You saying you just came from the shop. What a shocker. Water
Also,
found
like,
in
if
ocean.
you're sooty from your shop, doesn't mean that it's, like, pretty bad air in
Huh?
there. You know? Are you sure you
Not
want to be
really.
sleeping in a sooty place?
The ventilation is
I
actually
make
pretty
sure to
wide.
clean.
It's like... Huh?
The
Yeah, I built it.
ventilation in the house is actually pretty on point. It's just he gets pretty handsy with his work and he doesn't realize where he puts his hands sometimes.
And also sometimes he tries to forge and put like some stuff on his face.
Yeah, I don't know why he
Because
does that.
he, but sometimes. I mean, that's a forge for you.
Hey, you hired me.
Sometimes it's
Yeah, you want me to show you around the forge?
They are both very open about his secrets.
I think I know my way around the fort
Yeah,
just
that's
fine.
true.
I would hope so, but then again, I can never see if you've actually been around the forge unless I really check my tools.
At least I cleaned the tools, okay?
And I do appreciate that.
Of course.
Mm-hmm. You're doing that 1,000-yard stare again.
Sorry.
Hello.
Evening.
Greetings.
Hello. Evening.
Does anyone see where Saf went?
He went into
the
back. He went into the back and might be getting some more
Just
beer.
checking if she's not collapsed behind the counter.
I saw her leave.
Oh wow, there's a trap door down here. Just kidding. I'll stand watch for now. Since there's a new patron in the bar, welcome to the Morning Glory. Is there anything I could get you? Maybe a drink? Or a drink? Or maybe another drink?
That's why they don't have 3 drinks.
Do you have any red wine?
We have beer and tea, apparently.
Cheap too.
Okay,
Thank you, Peanut
take
Gallery.
it now, I guess.
Coming right up. If I can find one. Let me wash this out real quick.
Could you just real quickly come with me?
Of course.
Going to a toilet with someone already?
I suppose so.
He's pretty face forward.
I should have said something sooner. It's good to see you again, Jade.
Oh, it's good to see you again, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that... I kind of got wrapped up in a bunch of stuff, but...
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Obviously, there's a... Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Alright, I won't.
Here's your beer.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, that's a new face.
Well, yes, this is my first time here.
First time in this bar or first time around the city?
Nah, I've been in and out of the city for a few years now, but
Oh.
it's first time in the bar.
Wow, are you just asking if it's her first time because she's an Animara?
No, but thank you for being racist.
I was trying to accuse you of being racist. How dare you turn it against me?
Yes, the bartender always has a reverse card.
I didn't know that. I'll make sure to keep one in my pocket next time.
Yes. You must learn from your mistakes to be better.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Don't worry.
gonna need
Next
more
time I'll
alcohol.
obliterate you.
What's your name, stranger?
Vast.
Vest. Nice to meet you. Name's Lucy.
Thank you. Nice to meet you, Lucy.
Likewise, Vass. You're doing it again?
It's interesting to see you behind a counter. It's different.
Yeah, I know. Usually around the forge. I know.
Sorry about that.
No worries.
Oh! A new face.
Do
Yeah,
you,
that would be me.
you got this?
Welcome. Yeah, I got this now.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yep.
Yours just starts in like 30 minutes first, so don't worry about it.
Ah, okay. Good thing I'm pre-game for it.
Oh no.
Anyway, what's your name? Welcome to the Morning Glory.
I'm Vast, and I believe I've already got a welcome, but I don't mind a double up.
Well, now you got the welcome from the owner herself.
Oh, congrats on owning a bar.
Huh.
That was so...
Don't worry, it's against her will.
Yeah, well, partially.
She got manipulated into it.
No, it didn't.
Yeah.
I thought you got grandfathered
She's in
in.
denial about it.
What?
I thought you got I thought this was a hand-me-down.
From my father, not grandfather.
Grandfathered in is a term. You know what? Forget it.
Oh, whatever.
I think you're using the term wrong, though.
Yeah, hand-me-down,
Yeah.
grandfathered in. Like if you're
Yeah,
but-
grandfathered means something else.
It's like, yeah, if you're like in an organization and like some stuff happen and like restructuring happens, but you get like
yeah, her dad doesn't own the bar anymore. He's ill, so she technically got grandfathered into doing this.
No, that's not.
Not
that's
quite.
not how it works.
Whatever.
No.
I don't know Colin well enough to realise any of the figures of speech in that sentence.
I just know I gotta run down Tavern that I'm running because it might work out. So we'll see.
So far, so good.
It's been alright, yeah. Could be more.
Could be worse. It could be less.
Yeah.
God.
Whatever. What brings you here? Are you from Lorath?
Originally no, but I've been in and out of the city or all over Kilvia for a good few years now.
I see. Well, cool. Yeah.
I'm gonna go.
You can do it,
What'd you do for
Sapphire. I
work?
believe in you.
What do you do for
Gee.
work, Fast?
Oh,
Yeah,
me,
you.
right.
I'm Saf! Don't call me Sapphire, I'm Saf!
Saf.
Right,
Thank you.
my work... I do
Thank you.
jobs for money. I'm more on the private side than the adventurers, but it's pretty much the same gig, just
Isn't
more
doing
direct
jobs
payment.
for money just like every
Nice to see
job?
someone else in the industry.
I think she's saying it's like.
I thought you were
Weren't you more
maid.
a maid for hire?
Yeah, but
Like an
you'll
odd
find
jobber,
that they
but
tend
illegal.
to cross.
I got you.
Like a
We both look
mercenary.
privately.
Okay.
These legality
one
of
of you
those
got it.
guys.
We're both for hire, both out on contract. Similar. Well, at least on the admin side. Obviously, the work's
Freelancers?
very different, but freelancing is
Freelance is a good
interesting,
enough description.
You know what, fine. I won't, yeah. Where's my chair? There.
I know a lot of
That
mercenaries.
armor
in
can't be very
Lorath.
protective.
I mean, our scales are protective anyway. The armor's more of a ceremonial thing. It protects the vitals,
Well, I guess you'd
but,
be naked without it, so. That makes sense.
yes, but... I'm not exactly covered with it anyway. People don't really have the sense of modesty that most human-ish...
Hey, we weren't covered in
speak.
scales anyway.
Exactly. We don't really have much to hide.
Do you serve that drink up there?
You could taste the awkwardness in the air.
The drinks up there are for show and just decoration. There's nothing
I
in
mean,
them.
I mean the image, the picture
Oh.
up there.
Mm-hmm.
Plays the ruin
I
of my
did
life.
pass out, yeah.
Yeah.
Cheers.
What'd you do?
I guess it's kind of hard
Cheers,
to know
eh?
if people are being genuine.
Unfortunately, my
So
beer was over
there
there.
was a fire
I
on the
just,
ship.
Mhm.
It's best
Because
to not engage at all.
we were being attacked,
I don't think.
What?
Mhm.
Sorry.
You know, you just
were
gotta
talking
find
to
somebody
me?
who.
I was kind
no,
of.
no, I was talking to
and I
everyone.
really
doesn't
wanted
care about
not
it.
Sorry.
to die and let
That's
people
alright.
die, so I
I don't
just
think those people exist.
not really sure. I went into a ship and I just watched all the fire, and then I passed out.
Cruel world.
I think you can
Very
still
cruel
have fun
world.
with just acquaintances, you know, as long as you
Interesting
don't get them
conversation to come
blood
back
They
to.
didn't
too
have
close.
any
They
Yeah.
can't.
preventative
Yeah.
measures for the fire?
Was that one of those bars
Or
that
take
sort of
advantage
always
of your-
attracts with humans?
They were
Yes,
under
right.
attack, so they didn't really have
You know, I
a
don't
time.
want to say other
Under,
races
under
are
it.
not allowed in.
Yeah, they were
But
under
they're not
attack.
exactly welcome.
You know,
Was
if
it
they
one of
get
those-
too
By
fed up
who?
with bullying and leave, then it doesn't matter if they're not your friends.
This bar. Or...
Well,
the one that you
Convenient.
No. We're
Oh,
Remove
right. I was
from-
about to say, I was very
Getting-
confused.
Yeah.
Don't worry. If that was the case, I would not be here.
Yeah, I mean, considering the owner is also not a human, I would be very surprised.
Anyone here you want to bully specifically?
Yeah,
I feel like
the other
I've
bar,
done enough
I wouldn't say it
bullying. How
was
about
a
you?
human-only bar or a
I
human
feel like I came in
thing
late.
bar. It's just it was
Oh,
because it's
that's
up by
my
the
thing.
city centre, so
Wow.
well, to
All that
recap,
matters is that you're
I
safe.
local Kilvians and
I am safe, and
You know,
the
ex-soldiers.
crew was actually really competent when dealing with that.
Just
most of them are pretty good to chat with. Then there's some of them.
The end result
that
is she's
seem to
here,
have
right
forgotten
here with
that
us
they're,
now, and she's fine.
You know, in
So who
Kilvia.
here looks the
I'm
most
not-
But
interesting to you?
basically, I think that the Kilvian didn't like is that the crew is mostly
no
demons.
adventurers and
I
then
think,
picking a fight
I think I'm
Of course I
good.
don't.
with
I think I'm good.
somebody who is
But what
armored.
the crew
Mm.
didn't know is that they would go
That
so far
human.
away from their coast.
Probably not, but
So
I don't think
what
he
was
really
supposed to
made
be a
many
safe
smart
route
decisions.
just
Okay, I
turned
promise I won't
into
call anyone over. Just tell
something that wasn't really safe,
Jeez, I can
since
imagine
they
you
also
confused
attacked on
yourself.
international waters.
I promise I
That alcohol
won't.
kind of removes your ability
No, I
to
won't.
think.
I said I won't, so I won't.
Okay, you're right.
not
I
always.
don't know.
There's no old phrase that I know of that
I know
Um,
You made it.
thought,
I'm glad you're
drunk
safe.
actions instead of the
There you go.
thoughts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am
it's
safe.
just, there's just so many. It's so hard to choose, you know?
Well,
I even slept in the captain's bed for a few days to feel better.
Sober thoughts.
That's true.
At least
I'll
they
let you
took
think
care
about
of you.
Some people just do dumb shit.
I mean, they were
It's
really
only by the
nice
end of the night.
and
Yeah,
kind
that's
people.
Maybe.
It's mostly
I was
the
trying to
problem
show
with the
something or
Khazinians that didn't really go well.
I'm not good at it.
Maybe you could like start questioning them to figure
Yeah.
out
Maybe you
who's the
need
most
some more beer
interesting.
for that. Beer makes
Yeah,
me
I'll
feel
watch a couple
philosophical.
plays.
What sort
I'm
of
just-
questions
just
do you
go
ask
in a
before
line.
good lad?
A good play is always steeped in
Go
philosophy.
in a line.
Pick up quite a bit.
I don't know. I feel like you could start like with "Are you interesting?" and then see what they respond with.
You interested?
You know?
I
Honestly,
you
I
not
haven't seen
have
many
any
plays
problem
nowadays.
whether
when-
they are or not.
Traveling up
Yeah,
to
but that's
here?
what's like interesting.
I-
'cause, like, you know,
I
if
like
they say yes, then they
Not
probably
any
feel the
fights,
need
though.
to
I mean-
I
justify
don't really.
it.
I don't
So
usually
they'll
stay
like
in
try
one
to
place.
like
More or
for
less
that
at
long.
Lucy
you
do
know,
most
like,
of the
give
talking
you some
because
You know,
further
stay in
if it was
info, and
Consinian
if they
people, they
say
probably
no,
recognize me.
But those are
Yes,
like,
Mr.
Joe,
Dark
like,
Mysterious
okay,
Head.
maybe
Don't
they are
worry,
very
he's
boring,
fine.
but in this bar,
He
I
wouldn't
believe,
even hurt a fly.
that's the
spy
case.
something.
I think if people say no
And then
in
goes
this
around.
bar,
Literally
because they
wings
have
fire
something
when I
to
say
hide.
that.
There's one in the
I see.
the
And if they
Lorath
say yes, they
production
have a level of confidence.
theatre
Not necessarily. Maybe
they
it's
have a
just
play
like they
on
don't
soon.
have that much.
I'm just glad no one
and
actually
they're
told me
like,
to take my
yeah,
hood
I'm
off.
pretty interesting
Yeah,
because
well,
of X,
what time
It's
is
one
it?
I've.
They had no
No.
reason to either
Who
way.
doesn't
later
have much
one, I
to
think.
hide?
Besides, we stay away from guard patrols and, you know,
Most normies.
pretty much just any
I
Leave
gates.
it
Yeah.
around about 11.
Nobody really
It's
bugs you
on,
out there about
it's
that.
next Friday.
Well,
Next
Do you
Friday.
want to take bets on who says yes?
I've never
or
seen
no?
a random stranger walk up to
Depends on
someone
when
and be
my
like, take
okay.
off the hood.
next employer shows up.
Whoa, whoa, man.
Okay.
I'll do it.
My job's
Just
not
calm
I think
down.
Shade's the kind
Never
of
happened.
person no.
Just whenever I get a contract.
that's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Thank
At
you.
the
Someone
same
plays
time,
5
I
gold.
think
Yeah.
I think it's very worth seeing
Yeah,
at
okay,
least
let's
one.
do it. Let's do it. Well, we can't. We
You
have
tend
to
to-
like
we
three
can't-
opinions on somebody. If
Yeah,
we...
that
And if you
doesn't
end up
really
leaving
work.
before
okay,
then,
how
so
about,
he-
how
not-
about the other
ever
one?
see, check out the
The
go and
Sapphire.
have a look at the theatre's
Sapphire?
schedule. You might find something you like.
Continue your conversation.
Might work.
We'll get to you.
Okay.
Alright then.
I feel like she'd be no. It runs in the family.
There are some very popular rights. They cover a lot of stuff about
I
adventures.
suppose if she's a book
Unfortunately, I
one,
don't know
it
much
has a
about
lot
that
of
world, so I don't know how
information on
accurate they are.
things, but-
But they were very entertaining.
Anyone like a
Do bookworms
refill?
consider them interesting because of their book
advent-
family now?
Adventuring seems.
Do you
too
have
structured for my
some-
tastes.
I have a feeling she
Since
would
I
say
heard
no.
you had some-
Do you
That's
work
for
off
my
the
money.
grid?
Yeah, I got some orange
Yeah, that's
juice.
from
Yeah,
mine.
it's-
So...
Can I have?
Okay,
That
we
work
have to
with
Can I have
find
that,
different
please?
opinions somewhere. Okay,
Uh,
let's move on.
yeah, I can get you the whole
Okay,
bottle
like a
for
handyman.
2 silver or
the
a
other
cup for
Lucy,
like
I guess.
1.
Other
If-
Lucy.
I
Get
do
whatever you
similar
want.
jobs
I
to
got
what
It's kind of an
adventurers do,
enigma to me.
just less
I'll get you the
She's
bottle.
kind of like
having to be
she,
approved by the guild
she's
or
got the like.
having to wait for approval or
no,
get
There you
It's
go.
fine.
Yeah.
Enjoy
Yeah.
yourself, please.
Yes, that-
Objectively
Oh,
interesting just for like the rarity.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I guess I'll
I
go
think it's like your
bandits.
brother, I swear.
Sapphire.
Make killing,
I don't know
no.
if she's like
Go out
humble
back,
enough to
kill
go-
the bandits, come
but at
back,
the
get
same
As long as it
time,
means
No,
less of a
don't worry about it.
paycheck.
You know, do this map stuff,
I don't know. What do you think?
you know, whatever.
I mean, working at a forge is probably.
Oh, it's,
interesting
I can
the most
extrapolate.
That's
part,
nice.
you know?
I don't know. I'm just hitting
There's
metal
probably not a
all
lot of
the time.
stories.
Do you want some?
Yeah, because it's
Yeah.
always
Sorry, I
about
don't
hitting
know.
just
this
metal.
time
Oh,
I hit
no, I'm
metal,
good.
Extrapolate me.
And it got
Do you
like
want
a
some?
little bit
Oh, no,
flatter.
I'm okay.
Just saying,
You got a full bottle.
Ow.
it means you can
It's
take
cool
the
to say you
information
do, but it's
that
probably not.
you
cool
know
on,
that you've been
or on in
given
practice.
and figure out what they
Okay,
really mean.
So,
Right.
You know?
When you can see the underlying information
but then there's
Or the underlying
Ashkin
facts of,
and just.
of a half truth.
Right, okay. Yeah, obviously I wasn't raised on common, so I'm still learning a bit by bit.
Yeah, no,
Getting tired yet from your long day of work?
I know most of the
I was
basics
actually gonna ask
so
you.
to speak here.
Did you want to go out tonight, or did y'all
like, you know,
want
if
to have me
these are
make some
discovered
food?
I didn't
Something
start
like
in
this.
common.
I didn't
Let's
hear
get
that.
ice cream after.
I was
Befriending
taught by a
someone.
very
No,
lovely
Don't
theatre
think
patron
about
that I worked, that I lived with for
I
a
mean, just like,
Okay.
just think
a
about
few
like
years.
We'll go
what
out.
they're gonna say.
He
if
taught me
you
a lot of
ask them.
common.
Right.
And I just sort of
There you go.
figured out
Also,
as like because
if,
everyone
like, in
speaks
that
common
scenario,
nowadays.
Well, we're going out.
Because our names are too
You
similar.
wanna
I'm gonna
work?
go
It
home,
might
You
help
have
that
to
go
we're
change, take a bath.
Kilvia.
So,
Yes.
Yeah.
Have fun.
leave y'all to it, and I'll see
Yeah,
y'all
like,
later.
Common
Mhm.
speak.
Like, if,
No,
like,
See you
someone-
later.
Country.
Yeah.
If you need anything,
You're right. You're right.
I'm just
Sorry,
asking
please.
You know what to do.
if you
Scream
think
and panic.
what you would answer to the question.
Okay. Sorry.
If you don't know common, you can't
No, I'm just
remember,
joking.
can you?
I know
That's
I'll call
everywhere,
you.
really.
I'll say yes.
Every guild I've
Yeah.
ever been to seems to put all of their...
Okay, I'm
Make
gonna
sure to
go
get
with
that
no.
mark off
I think
holidays.
maybe
Okay,
like
just
she's
so there's
humble.
Yeah,
different.
for me, that
Yeah,
Yes,
okay,
I know.
alright.
It's trademarked at
the
this
Five
more
gold.
point.
interested in
5 gold.
what I can do.
Nobody would hurt me. I'm too into your, area of
agree. We like call them over,
influence.
and if they
I
answer
needed to go
something else, we
combat
did
One,
not go
one.
because like then we're betting against them.
I mean that
Yeah.
we are.
They probably can't.
I am too
I
close,
can
Like,
extrapolate
so
what
it's
you
more
mean.
especially
Yeah,
Do we
from
really
you,
forgive people?
so people wouldn't be able to hurt
Come
me
on.
since
Okay, like we
you
like-
are
But
too
what
close
did
to
they try
where
to
I am
say?
right now.
Oh yeah. Okay. I think 2 golds.
Do you
That's-
work like in
He means when he
psychiatry?
leaves to go home.
Okay. Let's at
What
least
do you
finish
take
the.
me for? I don't work in
I mean, yes, we will.
The
I
real
live
answer
for
is
hire.
no.
I work
What?
for.
Oh, yeah.
I was
Oh,
hoping
what
you were
did they-
replying to your.
I feel like you might actually be
Everything
correct.
looks
I wanted
fine.
to.
But it was only the answer to stay
Okay.
safe.
Alex
That's
already
all.
mentioned
Okay.
something about
See you later then.
Archivist District.
No,
Snake,
no,
Yeah,
that's my
later.
job.
yes.
My
Lame.
job
Goodbye.
is.
Yeah, and
I
Thank you
could
for
be
the
going
deal.
shopping.
I'm sure she'd
I'll be
have
back.
Or it
Mercy?
could be
Yeah, like it's a mercenary thing.
Right.
cleaning if they need someone in.
Wait, you're
Generally,
leaving?
I get called in.
Hang
Yeah,
on, I have a
I'm
question
leaving.
for you before you leave.
Generally, I get
Okay.
invited in by the
One
Don't
question. Only
pay
one.
attention.
the leading.
Okay.
Why? We're out of a club.
Will,
Yes.
just pay attention to your drinks.
I don't have one in front of me. Obviously, I want some
Mhm.
delicious tea.
I don't have
Are you
to
an
do
interesting
that.
person?
Yeah. I guess I
What
will
kind?
just
The green
drink.
or the
myself.
black tea?
It's a yes or no question.
I don't know. I guess.
No, we thought no. Okay.
Okay, we were wrong.
We were wrong. Here you go.
Anyway,
2 gold
Lucy,
for
it's
me.
about time for your shift.
No.
Just
I
take
don't-
it.
I don't-
Huh?
No.
Do you feel
Alright,
up for it?
fine. Go
Oh yeah, I'm
fuck
definitely up
off.
for it if you need to go.
We're playing a
Don't worry.
game. Give
Yeah,
me a
I
break.
do actually have to head out.
Apologies,
for
where
now.
was I?
To do
No
some
worries.
stuff.
I'll
Appreciate
take
it.
over.
Still
I
can
tend to be
Alright,
called.
thank you, dear.
You got it.
I tend to be called in by the head
Alright
of
then, feel free to
head
come
of
over
service
here.
there.
Well,
If someone's called in sick,
Well, it was
they need
good
someone on
seeing
short
you
notice, and I'm available, I'll come in.
Alright, the current
Sometimes I'm
tabs are over
There
here.
was one time
Just write down
someone came
whatever.
with a very
but
nasty
it's
illness.
currently mostly your
Very
name
nasty
anyway, and
level.
Vince.
I'm off, so
And do that into
as long as I'm
Oh,
not
Vass doesn't have a tab?
Everyone else is
that was
playing.
about a week.
Not that I know of.
Quite a lot.
Oh, they already did have a beer, so I'll put that
I
down.
honestly think.
Yeah, alright.
Okay, maybe
Okay,
we
good.
underestimate
I'm heading
his
out then.
humbleness.
Have fun.
Make sure the bar stands.
okay, let's just
or whatever.
let's just call someone
Actually,
else over.
whatever
Hey,
happens,
Sapphire.
don't feel too bad about it.
Sapphire.
Okay.
Alright, I'm heading out.
What?
Good night.
Goodbye.
Come over here. We
You
have a
want me to-
question for you. Sorry.
Complains about stains, but leaves their mug on the floor.
Empty!
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You can. Buddy. Are you an interesting person, Sapphire?
It's an interesting group of
A
people
what? Sorry?
in
Are
this
you
bar.
an interesting
Very interesting
person?
group.
I mean, I'd imagine.
Not
Imagine
sure.
so.
I don't really have much opinion about
You and your
but-
brother are so nice.
So same!
Very diverse
It's a
crowd.
yes or no question.
Different classes, different species, different background.
I'm not sure, but yeah.
There was a
I mean,
bartender who was working
It's literally
a
the
few
same. I don't.
about a week ago
Whatever.
now.
I
Ophelia
literally say
was
that
her name.
all the
Actually
time
offered
around
her
those two.
The
They're
money,
literally the
she
Very
same.
said
but
the
older
exact
lady.
same thing, so I'm not even gonna
Had a lot
try.
of
Okay.
a lot of
that's probably for the best.
Do
time
you want 2
spent
gold?
doing adventuring as well. Very
Why?
very
Like,
interesting
what would you-
person.
Just say
But
yes.
she did
Money.
seem a
Oh,
little
there was a
broken, I have
bet.
to say, which is
Oh,
sad because
yeah.
she seemed so nice.
Okay, yes.
Oh, there we go! One difference!
That's
We did
that's-
it!
that's because Lucy told me to.
Ah, god damn it! You're ruining the experiment!
Yeah.
Oh. Oh.
It's just science! You don't get the money because the experiment was ruined.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
They're
Saf.
fighting again.
Fire.
I have no idea.
My bad. I
Honestly,
got you
that's a
2 free
pretty
gold.
good
I
way to
should've come
describe
my
most of
mouth
the
up.
conversations that happened
Hey,
between
Snake
the
Lady!
three.
Their name is Vass, by the way.
Vast!
Yes.
Well, we weren't introduced, I was gonna ask.
I asked them what their name was earlier. I guess you were just kind of not listening.
We were having our own conversations, okay?
I just thought everybody heard it.
Hello
They were
again.
introduced twice. Saf introduced them,
One second, I need to quickly use that.
and I did as well.
Yeah. No, I didn't.
Come
care.
over here, Vast.
Right.
I thought
Are you
there
an
was.
interesting
I
person?
thought I saw Demos.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can leave.
There we go.
I think he
That's
ran to the bathroom. It might have been a
no
little
Ah.
hesitation. Like, oh, I don't know.
Do you know the
I
public
think people
bathroom
want to
that's
say yes,
about,
but the ones who
you know,
are
like near a
like,
city centre way?
Like
Yeah, that
they
place
suspect
is-
they're like
I had to shut it
not
down. Somebody broke
actually, and
it.
they're just
Somebody
lying to themselves. They're
actually
like,
I think someone
"Oh,
went in, got
I
drunk,
can't
and trashed
tell,
it.
I don't
So they had to
know.
replace the whole.
I'm
They had
trying
to
to be
rebuild it. That's out. So
humble and boring.
I was feeling
and
you
stuff
ran.
like that. and
Hello.
they're just like,
Was
you
the
know.
public bathroom still out by
And
any
if you
chance?
press them, everyone says
It was
yes.
damaged. The one Susan was damaged pretty bad. I've
Yeah.
heard. Still out
I guess it
when
sounds
you got
more
that.
interesting for to find someone that says no.
It seemed fine.
Oh,
Yeah,
One last
speaking
chance.
of-
We
Hey.
thought.
The bathroom
I remember it being very badly.
Oh,
Lilith!
Oh, you did one of the something.
Lilith.
Oh, not
It was
in
Lilith.
Yeah.
Hey, Dennis.
Yeah.
1 second.
Hello, Lucy.
Oh, no.
I was confused when Sav mentioned you had, like, joined. I was interested.
Yeah. Well, you know, needed
Very
to get out
interesting
and
person, Lucy.
socialize.
Lilith.
Lilith.
So not
it's-
just the
it's
free
all
beer,
L
then.
names. I'm being confused.
We're not going to talk
Drunk.
about that.
I have not heard that name in a long time.
I see.
Your
I would not
paychecks are
pass- there's
probably a
very-
lot
there's-
nicer than mine.
Interesting.
Mm-mm.
So no.
Not really here for the paycheck,
I
so
wouldn't say I'm
I
interesting.
wouldn't know.
Hey.
I can tell you there's probably a
Congrats.
price
That
difference
actually
between
makes you the most
yours and
interesting.
mine.
Scientifically.
I like
By the
Roleplay.
way, these are the tabs that we have
Very niche,
currently
so I
open.
wouldn't class myself as
You can
being
see
a particularly
Vast. You can
interesting
see my
person.
tab, and then
Isn't like niche
I'm pretty
interest
sure
like the base
David and-
level of
Speaking of a
the-
tab, can I have another beer?
Sure can.
Thanks.
What are you into?
Shebang.
Are you into
You
playwrights?
dropped the other one.
Specifically the playwrights?
they-
That's fine, that one's
What
empty.
goes into it? Because that's my
Yes, Sapphire,
You
correct?
know, we don't have to
Yep.
be into it to consider like interesting, you know.
How can I help you?
If somebody like said, if you ask
I
somebody,
was
like, what
wondering,
do they like, and they go like,
do you know of a place where they could
food,
hire
you
people
know, that's like everyone likes.
for weekends?
You know, that's boring. But when you're like playwrights, you know, not a lot of people
What do you mean?
like that. And even if you don't share
I'd like
the-
a job, but for the weekends.
the interest,
Like,
it's
here?
still more interesting answer just because it's
Not
unique.
sure, anywhere in Lorath.
It's interesting.
Since you
until
seem to
people
be
get
here
on
since
to
a while
about
now.
it.
Well,
around
it may
this
not be
period.
interesting to hear about it, but it's interesting, like, on a
You can always go
conceptual
to-
level.
I forget what they call it, but the central building, like the almost like town hall.
In so many words, I suppose.
You might can
But
see some
to me, I
posts
enjoy
looking
it.
for
Not
you know
everyone
employees of
will.
certain sorts.
Yeah,
Or you could
okay,
always
that's
ask
fair.
around. Just
Yeah,
I don't wanna
sure.
I'll have
It's-
to write it
it's
down,
not
but
an
there's-
awkward thing.
You can,
You
like,
can't
there's
just
Yeah.
certain places that you
I'm
don't
glad you
wanna
said
ask
it
for
instead
work,
of me.
and there are good places where you want to ask for work. I have to write them down if you want to go ask,
I haven't.
but
I
town
don't
hall
have
is
an
pretty much
ask. There is no
the
ask to
best place
plant.
for it.
Okay.
It'll
I
tell you
will-
the job
Okay.
description.
You know,
I
I
think
Fair.
I have like
Where
fair,
you
fair
say
I am
Fair
literally just
hobbies,
a
you know?
tail that leads up to my chest.
I have a twin, which is like pretty
Fair.
rare,
There's
and I think
there's nothing
people
to
find
sit.
that interesting just because of their like rarity.
yeah, we don't
You
really
know?
have Animara type chairs for different species around
It's an
here.
interesting trait to have.
Hey.
I mean, to be fair, most anima, at least ones I've seen,
Would
at
you
least,
count yourself
have
as
been, you know,
particularly
at least
interesting?
have legs.
Of course.
Yeah,
So these
like,
guys will be fine.
kind of humanoid looking, I guess, in a sense. Like, yeah.
I
Yeah.
do
They have an ass to plant,
appreciate
as you said.
somebody who is very
Exactly.
passionate about what they enjoy. But what are you actually passionate about? Is it clothing? You
Although,
seem pretty
honestly,
well
though,
dressed, if I must say so myself.
There's a reptilian
Oh, we
type
gotta
chair
be. We're representing
like, specifically
the
made for
Valentine's
my people
name,
that
you
is
know?
the most comfortable thing.
Oh, wow.
It looks nothing like a chair. It's pretty much just a
Valentine, fashion designers.
carved piece
my
of
memory's
wood,
serving me well.
usually wood, sometimes stone.
yeah.
If it's under sort of
That
a
is
flame,
correct.
heated rocks are great. But if it's a carved piece
seen
of
your
wood,
shop
it's basically
around
carved into
before.
an upward spiral.
Mm.
That way I can actually put my tail around it and actually
We do
be
only
rest.
on order stuff, so if you've seen our clothes in shops, they were probably fake.
You'd have to show me a design once.
But a lot of people
I wonder
try
if I
to
can
fake
make
the Valentine brand.
a collapsible
There was a
type
shop.
chair.
Close.
There was a shop
I would
actually.
be pretty
in
interested in that, yeah.
Kalrama.
Why, you were architects.
that
No. Well,
last year
my
itself after
partner's
the
kind of
Valentine's
an
shop.
architect. He's a,
Mm,
you know,
It was a very. I remember it
craftsman.
being an extremely.
and I'm a blacksmith.
Oh.
How do I phrase this?
Fair enough.
like very grand.
Might be able to make you something that's
building.
collapsible, so at least when you go somewhere,
Yeah.
it's not inconvenient for you to try and
presence in Koromon.
plant your non-existent butt
Well, we probably
somewhere.
have some clients from there, but we don't like.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
It appears
Honestly,
your
that-
name spread that far.
I would try to cut on one of these, but if
well,
I tried, I'm pretty sure I'd
kinda to
accidentally
be
snap it.
expected.
Yeah, I know you don't really want to pay for a chair. You just want to pay for your drinks, so that's pretty fair.
Yes.
I have been there personally.
I'm
If I
also in
manage to
between.
cut
I'm also
out
in
the lying
between contracts at the moment, so I do not have the
No, I
gold
can't
on
really.
the side chair.
I gotcha.
Valentine's
Well,
would probably
I'd
cost
like
you
to at
even
least see
more,
like
so.
a diagram or a
I'm
picture of
content
it
with
so
this.
that I can see what I could
I've had it for a
possibly
very
do.
long time now, and it serves me well.
Be an
Yeah. I
interesting
mean, I'm
build.
happy
But I do
to
also
draw up a
take
design.
this.
Yeah,
Apologies.
might be able to make something
It's
work.
very
It'll probably be I'll probably just use
May
a
you
piece of
define
rock
that
that I
word, please?
carve a design into with my claws, because my hands, the claws
Why?
don't really lend themselves to,
Wow.
you know, drawing implements.
Mm,
Attention grabbing.
I gotcha.
It can be, but when you're working in,
Wonder if
this,
there's a book at the library that shows a chair
that's what I
like
tend to
that.
Go for, and you kind of
Probably
want to be
not.
very
It
grand,
really hasn't been
because,
updated.
Yeah, it's all the
establishment.
But it'd be nice to
thespians.
at least see.
Hey,
And then
Yeah,
they
you
shut
got
there
down.
might be one in like,
fashion.
I don't know, if there's one on
Shut
like
down, and then
animal
they basically
agriculture
said,
or something.
if you'd like
maybe.
to keep it, you can keep it.
Yeah, there's a
It's fine,
possibility.
sell it.
I'll have to take a walk
No.
over to the
I
library.
just sort of kept it.
Probably on the way back after
Fair
ice
enough.
cream.
Gonna be what I've worn.
I can't say I've been to the library, so
It doesn't
Well, I
hurt to
think
look.
it suits you for
Oh,
what it's worth.
I can
to
go to
Thank
the
you.
library with you. I got some
appreciated.
books to get.
I know you do. That's why I said.
Do we have to ask two people just so we
Plus,
have,
it's on the
like,
way back
complete-
home, so.
My reputation. What is this
Starfield.
reputation I already
Yeah,
having?
wait,
It's
okay,
only
we have
been
to
a
make
week since I'm
prediction for
here.
Demos first.
Well, you have a lot
Did we
of
make
studying to
predictions for
do
Elysia? I think we said
because of your teacher
this,
and
like,
everything
really
else.
was,
You already
Yeah,
busted
I
the
think-
surprise
we
to
have a
everyone.
Honestly-
between us.
Honestly,
Huh?
like
What surprise?
you with like. With
It's
this
supposed to be
being,
like a not
feel
known
both
thing,
of
but
them
I'm a
say yes.
bookworm.
Yeah,
Oh.
Yeah, especially in
Mm, sorry.
Incubi, right?
My bad.
Yeah.
I mean,
Just
People
boasting
just
about my
look
sister.
at me and say, "Wow, she's cool
Oh,
and
exactly.
she's super funny."
Oh, are you talking about
Wow,
the
she must
interesting
be-
conversation you were having with those two over there?
Anyway,
About how they called you a bookworm and everything
both
else?
of you. I have a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Are you interesting?
I'm interesting in my craft.
Like, are you an interesting person?
I can be.
How about you, Demus?
No, I wouldn't say so.
Damn it! Okay.
An
I do
upset.
like an upset, yeah.
Trust me, I'm actually upset about that answer too. I thought it would be interesting.
Yeah, I know, right?
Well, you're
Anyway,
asking for
I guess
money
here's
from
2
him.
gold because you defied the expectations.
Thank you.
Wow.
Should have had it too. If she didn't ruin it for you.
Yeah.
Sorry, Seth. I'm.
And you thought Lucy would say no, right?
Yeah. No,
So I
I
think-
changed my answer after like
did you?
yeah, after the Jade and Sapphire upset. I was like,
see.
I figure I overestimated how likely people would be to say no.
Right.
I don't feel like I'm getting 2 pieces of gold.
No, because you met the expectations.
That's a first.
No. Does that mean you were like a bad pupil or a good pupil?
Uh, 'cause- Like, you're used to
Like you're used to under meeting expectation or exceeding them?
them?
Or exceeding them?
Or exceeding them?
Or exceeding them?
I feel as though majority of my life I've been an underdog because of my background, but I don't care about other people's expectations of myself. I like myself how I am, not how other people look at me. Their judgment does not matter to me. Don't get me wrong, I can still have an argument with somebody if I don't see eye to eye with them, but at the end of the night, it's just words.
Yeah. I think the only person expectations who should matter are your own.
Exactly.
Being underestimated is actually a positive in my book.
Agreed.
Yeah.
So Deimos, since you did say no, that means you gotta have like a dark secret.
That is true.
That is true. Yeah, it is.
Normal people are not gonna say no.
Normal people usually, but you've had a couple upsets so far.
Yeah, because we thought people would say no, and they said yes.
Yeah. So
what, am I the only person who said no?
Thinks they're interesting.
That's true. She did say no, but then like when we pushed her on it, she was actually interesting. I think in her case it's not a dark secret, but like low self-esteem though.
Oh my god. Damage!
I would disagree, but you seem like the stubborn type, so I won't push back.
One moment.
Alright. Oh, I didn't even notice that. Good eye.
Alright.
When did you lose your juice?
Trash on the floor.
What?
Did you like throw it?
I believe what ended up happening. So what ended up happening is Lucinda got a little too close to the bar, and I think the drink magnetized to her and then slung across the room.
Wow, that's very interesting. Would you say you're an interesting person? Well, Lucinda.
We already answered this question, and it's yes.
Anyway, Sapphire, would you like another juice?
The hardest question is, who is the most interesting person?
I think they both equal out, to be honest.
Mathematically, it's Deimos, because he said no, and he's got like mysterious past about it.
I don't know why you're so interested in me.
I'm not interested in you, I'm just saying.
On a mathematical level.
Oh, right, since you're here, I can finally get the tea instead of the cheap beer. Can I have some tea?
How did I know? Sure, 1 second.
Are you gonna get those tea leaves out of your pocket that I heard about?
I brought a crate.
Oh, well that's... Wow, big upgrade.
Wait, you carried tea leaves in your pocket?
Oh, you are not ready for this story. You have not been here long enough for this full story. Somebody ordered tea, and Deimos was in the right place to deliver.
Right.
And it's sort of just become a character trait ever since.
Yeah.
I think that's what a character trait is.
I make tea.
He's a tea man.
Tea man. Fighter of the...
Timos.
Timos!
I'm not gonna... It was a one-time thing! One time! Just one time!
It's not going to end up being a one-time
It's a break
thing.
it to you, Deimos.
Your tea, Vincent.
I was about to say, I have a feeling that is now stuck.
Thank you.
If it does stick, I do apologize now.
Try some?
It was not my intention. I just thought about it like a
You can get the
one-liner
first sip, I'll try after.
type thing one time. So,
I see him. Your poison tasty now.
Come on, you gotta admit it was a little
Smells
funny.
clean.
Yeah. It's good.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I'll take the maybe.
So, T-Man, how was the week?
Sorry.
My week was fine.
Yeah.
Very descriptive.
Very descriptive.
You didn't ask for details, so I'm not giving them to you.
What are the details of your week?
It was a quite active week, I suppose.
Like where you're running along the beach or what?
Traveled around a little bit in Kilvia. Met up with somebody.
Oh, I wonder
Like
who
in a
that could have
different
been.
city?
He's gonna tap you, and you're gonna feel a little shock.
Ow! Hey!
What?
What?
Nothing. Okay.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah,
gonna...
like
Okay.
He's just gonna slide you a gold coin.
Has that drink spilt again, or was it empty?
I'm pretty
I
sure
believe
that's the
she
empty one
finished
that
it.
was over there.
Okay.
Vass, do you want a refill by chance?
No, I've had 2 beers today.
Said with your team.
Can I maybe have, I don't know, a coffee or something?
Tea it is. Because that's
Yep.
kind of what we have.
Tea works. It's like, I don't know, triple strength tea or something.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like tea is popular. At least
Well,
today.
it's the only other option other than, you know, juice or,
I guess
yeah.
no one wanted the cheap beer.
Maybe because
I
it's
think they
cheap.
sell coffee.
Maybe.
In fact, I'm not really a beer
It's not
fan
that
usually
good.
anyway. It's just,
Yeah.
What?
Maybe we should smuggle our
Is
own.
it not
next
tea?
time.
Nothing.
You did walk in drinking. You
Maybe.
did walk in asking for red wine.
It just
so-
depends on what type of
yes,
tea you're trying to get
I'm,
them.
I'm a fan of wine, not beer.
I always found it too strong for my taste.
They didn't specify.
Very fragrant, but just very
I got
strong.
my piss off sapphire
I
even
see.
more, so I approve.
I'm a fan of wine,
Sneak
most
in a nice
because, well,
whiskey
A,
or
it's strength,
something.
B, just because it's got a nice sort of tang to it, especially, well, red wine specifically.
You are okay, correct?
I've heard whiskey is pretty good too.
No one ever really asked, but yeah, I'm okay.
Okay. Just
I
making
have a
sure.
Depends on what you
feeling we'll
mix it
need
with.
something stronger in the coming weeks.
Yeah.
Anyway,
A little shocking over here, isn't
I've
it?
never been
That'd
able
be
to
a bad
afford
idea.
that kind of thing, so if you are on a much better
It can be.
pay than I am, then could be worth looking into. But
When I have my contracts, I do,
As shocking as the color
but
pink.
my income is about as stable as I don't know, an avian that forgot its wings.
how would an avian forget its wings exactly?
Hey, I have to tease you about
It's
last
a-
week's
it's
comment
a figure of
anyway.
speech.
Oh, sorry, it was me. Maybe we need to.
Which one would that
Maybe
would
next
be?
time we go to dinner,
It might be
next
more to
drinking
somebody.
companion. You know, it's always nice to drink
You know,
with
if I
Was I
company.
wrong?
There's figures of speech
That
from
could be
common.
fun.
I'm sure they wouldn't mind, especially if it's on our dime.
Maybe there is.
Exactly.
Your reluctance. I see.
Yeah, that could be quite the treat.
You find that the smaller taverns, the less popular ones tend to be the more homely ones.
Well,
So,
probably
Timos.
because they're less popular.
Oh my fucking god.
Yeah.
Being there's
Not my
possibilities,
name.
maybe there's people going there, so
But what?
that's
That's what
my
you're called?
experience. It's
Interesting that
Do you
it's
get
all
like
full of regulars.
a
And a lot of people
extra bump in
return.
the pay for bringing in your own tea?
That is actually a very good
Or are you
question.
just being exploited?
Just curious.
I just want to get rid of
Surely
it, so no.
How much
I
tea do you
mean-
have that you're actively trying to get
So
rid of
much
it?
exploitation at this bar.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, with like the mysterious
paying-
friend and the.
I have a couple crates to
Yeah.
answer your question.
Like, I don't even know who's getting exploited more. Like, maybe it's the person who's being paid in drinks.
Yeah. I think it's kind of just like
If I'm
a
enjoying it, am I
whole
really getting exploited?
smorgasbord of it. But
It's like a pyramid scheme, you know? It's exploitation all the
Yeah.
way down.
yeah.
Deimos, riddle me this. Why do you have so much tea that you're actively trying to get rid of it by giving it out to people at the tavern you work at?
It was a gift from someone that was, best way to say, was close to at the time when I was doing my old job.
And they gave you enough to where you're actively trying to get rid of it?
Yes, because
Were
I
they
had
like
made
a
an off
tea
comment that I
farmer?
liked tea. No, they were rich and they loved tea. And then they
Oh.
served me tea, and then they were like, "Oh, you like it?" And then gave me a crate of it.
Oh, were you like a friend with me
How
from
many
alternate
cups?
reality? That's a
Who
little bit
knows?
like me, you gotta admit.
Are you really
Yeah.
like that? When you hear that someone likes something specific, you could get a fuck
Well,
ton
if
of it?
if I'm being friend,
Friendly?
with a person, and they like make a comment, and I mean, it's been a while since I was friendly enough with somebody to want to give them gifts because reasons. But
Understandable.
was it like a friendship or like a friendship?
As you so delicately put it, a friendship.
Okay. Well, I mean, for a friendship, I would definitely, buy nice stuff for them.
But a large quantity of one said stuff?
You're right, that's not me from alternate reality. That's way too awkward.
I was gonna say, that doesn't seem very interesting to give them just one of the same gift.
Well, apparently they gave him all various kinds of tea, since apparently he's got, like, every brand under the world.
I don't have every brand though. I just have the expensive ones.
You got Roibos. That's like one of the rare ones.
As they put it, they were a bit of a connoisseur.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You get, like, wide variety. So is it, like... Do you consider it like big chunk of like one thing, or like if somebody says like they collect figurines, it's different if you give them like a crate full of the same one or like various different ones, right?
Yeah. But would
Also, why didn't you just dump the tea? Just like get out.
That's a
put it in
waste.
water. Like if you don't want it, just.
Yeah, was that you made this time?
I mean, if you don't want it, right?
No.
How long has it been since you stopped being friends?
Oh. He's here?
She's
Yeah, okay.
left. She's in my town.
Oh, is she no longer working for you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Like,
Good to see you again, Miss Belmont.
Hello.
My thanks. Nice and Valentine.
Came to slum it again.
Smart to not bring your help along this time.
I guess.
surprised you don't have a drink in your hand.
Well, I'm going
Yeah,
out
that's
later
around
with my
midnight.
sister and Jade to out to eat. And
Did she
everything,
leave? Did you
and
fire her? What
I know the
happened?
Oh.
No, she needs
Oh,
to
yeah.
go through
I
my
see.
family.
Well,
to
because
get actually
Jade asked us if we wanted to
officially
eat at
employed.
home or out, and so I
So you were
said,
getting
why
free
not
Oh,
labor?
was she a temporary hire?
And then Sapphire wanted to.
No, I was
I
paying
offered
her
Sapphire
back with
to
my
pay for ice
own,
cream later after because
coin.
Cello
Yeah,
showed us a
that's
really
fine.
good ice cream shop.
Can you just keep doing that?
I could,
So
but
you
it
and
would
Jade live
be
together, then?
less
Yeah, we're
advantageous
partners.
for-
We work at
And
J
you want
and
your
L's.
parents to pay it instead of you.
I could have separate residences.
It's
Well,
mostly
the
so
shop's
she,
pretty
you
much
know,
on top of where we live, and
is
we have
able
separate
to actually
rooms, and we
have,
also have a room for Sapphire now.
history in that kind of work.
I see. All that time by
An
yourself.
official contract is better than just word of mouth.
Mm-hmm. Constantly working, filling out
Aren't you
contracts.
old enough to like officially
Hmm.
contract people on
I
your
see.
own? How old are you again?
I see where you're trying to go
I'm
with this.
21.
That's old
Just
enough.
saying.
But it's old enough.
Yeah, I guess you are. Maybe you're right, maybe you're wrong. Time will tell.
Well, I suppose the
That is
matters
true.
of the Belmont family are none of our business.
But
I suppose.
So, Deimos, have you figured out how long it's been for this tea to be like rotting away in your cupboards?
Been about 6 months.
Your tea has
Oh,
been
wow,
rotting
I thought
away?
it was like years. It took so long. I was like, man, they must be like dead by now or something.
Hey, New Face! Welcome to the
No,
Morning
it's not
Glory!
working.
Hi.
Welcome.
Anyway, do you have
I've
beer?
never seen.
I
him
really
that
need some.
short.
You came to the wrong tavern
I
because
forgot.
we have plenty.
Is it like a
I
birth
see.
defect?
It's okay, the joke didn't land either way.
Be careful what you say. I've got my
No.
earth bullets right here.
Oh wow, you're gonna shoot me in the middle
Please,
of the city?
no
Ooh.
confrontation
It's
in
not
the
a
bar.
conversation.
Yeah, no
alright.
violence in the
You
bar.
can do it
Oh, I'm so
outside.
scared.
Conversation seems
He's
weird
poking
and
me.
unnecessary.
Yes,
I
and
used
it's
to
your
ask
choice
you
to
a
go in on
question.
it.
If it's a birth defect, excuse me?
Yeah, it's a fair question, you know?
And it's a simple yes or no.
Yeah.
I literally just came here.
Okay, well you started the
You just got
conversation.
here and you're gonna
I
kill
talked to
someone?
my sister. You
I did
turned
not
around.
start a conversation with you. I
Yes,
just
you
literally
did.
came in and asked for a beer, and then you were like, "Oh, I never saw someone that short before."
Yeah,
like,
I
what the
wasn't
fuck?
talking to you though.
Wait,
I was
but
talking
that
to
doesn't make
her.
sense because there's someone shorter right there.
Yeah, but she's a Zorian.
There's your beer right there.
I'm
Would
a
you like to
Zarian,
open a tab or maybe just pay
Thank
by
you.
beer?
Open a tab and Lila.
Lila? Oh, nice name. Okay, Lila.
Another L.
Thanks.
Another L name.
I find it funny
Jesus.
how you. I do find it funny how you use the
It's
term
in
"pay by
season, I
beer,"
suppose.
implying that beer is the currency.
Pay by the
It might as well be whatever.
To beer or not to beer? That is.
The answer is
And
always
the answer
beer.
is to beer.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Greetings,
I-
Miss Belmont.
For
Yeah,
me.
I agree.
Greetings. Hope very well.
Right.
Been faring quite
How
well.
rude
Not
sometimes
yourself.
it
Wow.
can be.
Okay. I usually don't see someone throw it back
Okay.
that fast. Impressive.
You know, tavern crawling and shit. I know it. I love it. I do it all the time.
I see.
Can I get another?
Sure can.
Plus, this beer is pretty watered down, so, you know, not difficult to chug it down.
Fair.
Not complaining, though, don't get me wrong.
Glad to
I'll take
hear.
it.
Would you like anything, Miss Belmont?
And another person with just not good
yeah.
accent.
Do you have-
That's true. Maybe she and
something more
Maybe
expensive.
she and Saf
Like
shop
NFT.
higher
in the
quality.
same store.
Maybe they have the same tailor.
You need a Laura?
Do
Yeah.
you have like fancy
Just
tea?
like a bunch
or,
of fabric and then
like
like a
maybe
shit ton of
something imported?
tchotchkes.
No.
Yes.
I would
I
like
really
that.
need to work on my
Not
image.
have a
People
job.
still don't
Okay,
recognize
give
me.
me one second.
Well, to be fair,
Oh,
I
maybe
don't
it's,
really
like,
get
in
out that much.
fashion
That's why I'm
in the
asking.
lower classes.
Nah. Well,
Jackets?
whatever.
Come on.
I don't know, man.
But no, I am from Lorath.
Yeah.
I'm actually a adventurer.
Oh, you're part of the Adventurers Guild.
Yeah.
Well, you know,
Still no ringing bell. Okay.
you can get
Hey,
by
to be
with
fair, I
bad
dive more
fashion
into books than
if your customers
to seeing
also
what
have bad
adventurers are up
taste.
to. So it's nothing against you. I'm just not that well informed.
You're not even reading the news.
Thank you.
Nah.
Like just recently, I had like a little I was mentioned.
Don't get me wrong, dear. I try to stay away from the news
Yeah.
because sometimes it can get
And not
depressing.
be-
So I
And
just
not
stick to the
be.
books.
Even as an adventurer,
Nothing against you. If you were in the paper,
to be
congrats.
interesting as
Like
an
that's a
adventurer.
big fucking thing.
That's
Like
a
I've never been
hard-
in the paper about
It's
anything.
hard to not be
That's a
interesting as
very
an
good
adventurer. I think she's
achievement.
pulling it off, so.
Yeah.
What did you do? Why don't you
Right.
explain it?
It's
We definitely need to ask her.
Come on, you were obviously excited
for
about
sure.
it.
Well, I was excited about it because I want people to know me, but now I'm a little
With you
embarrassed.
today.
Well, come on. I want to
Yes,
know you.
she
You just gave me a
left,
reason to be intrigued.
Early this week.
Alright.
She's actually
Well-
going to the
It was
head of
about like
family
2 weeks ago.
to get an official
let
contract
me-
with the family.
Let me think real quick.
Did
Ah,
she
I
drop her
see.
name already? I wasn't paying it.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
the Elmer
Yeah.
Lila.
Oh,
Yeah, about 2.5 weeks ago,
We
actually.
even complained about it. Ugh.
Yeah.
My team and I, we went to
it
the
would
forest,
be most
not
advantageous
checked
for
out
her
some
to get
area
an official
because
contract
some
from the family
people
head,
that,
and
you know,
we're
go
gonna
forward
just getting
and
by
stuff,
from
they
my
complained about
pocket.
like some
Yeah, I'm
mutated
not gonna
things.
lie.
Mhm.
And then there were some
I see.
mutated squirrels all of a sudden, like, they were buff as fuck. I would have never thought to ever see a buff
like, okay,
squirrel
there's
in my
another,
life.
like,
But there they
mean-
were,
But
3
then
or 4 of
thankfully
them.
we got like a
The 5th one
still.
waiting just in the crowns of the
She's
trees.
talking about losing to
Mhm.
a squirrel. Like,
Welcome, Jim.
And then my team lead was like, okay, let's be careful about it. Yeah. I don't care about careful. I care about the result, you know, and there's literally earth all around
I
me,
know.
so I just...
Is Earth your element?
Oh, can I sit
Yeah,
here? Hello.
yeah,
Ah,
Yes, you can.
Hello.
Hi.
yeah.
Hello. Hi, Deimos.
that's
But yeah, I pretty much
Good to see
dealt
you
with the
again.
problem, and for some reason
Yeah.
my team lead
So
didn't
just-
like
And I
it.
think
At
we've
least
seen
the way
as
that I
well
did.
before, no? Yeah,
And
we did.
now he kicked me
No,
out.
we haven't
So
talked.
now I need a new group.
Maybe she
But
will
I got
know.
into the news
Yes,
I feel like
because
she's
of
the
it.
type of person who's like
I think
Because like
two
you
weeks
dealt with it so quickly, you know, like
Something
at
like
least
that.
Like, look at her, she's
the
clearly
guy
not
who
paying
I'm gonna
interviewed me
laugh.
got it.
I went
No,
to my
no.
so your
main
efficiency
kiddo
is
for-
way more
Yeah.
than what you were put in.
She's
So,
nice. I've
like
been
your
talking
team
to
wasn't
her a
as
bit.
efficient, but you chose
She's
to
not a
be
huge
above and
fan.
beyond.
She's not going
In a
to
sense.
for quite a bit.
She wants to get to a capital and buy power.
I would say so, yeah.
Hmm.
How he explained
Aw.
it was more
Okay.
he cannot deal
Well, good for her. I
with
think.
me being so
I
rogue
guess.
about things.
She's going to be
Whatever
in,
that means.
official contract, so I
Hmm.
See,
think
this
so.
is why I don't adventure. If
Well,
you don't go and worry about
Do you
teams
like
and
me, Pincello?
contract and
Sorry,
official
can you
contracts
repeat?
and shit, you don't need to worry about
Would you like
being
me,
rogue or not.
Pincello?
Do you like working with a team?
Yeah.
I do!
Do you have
I
tea?
like my old team. We literally started all together, but
Yeah,
for some
we
reason
have to.
they just
Okay, I want cheap beer
got
then.
annoyed. I don't know why. Again,
You want
I'm
cheap beer?
doing my job.
Yes.
Or
I'm sorry.
Even if the environment around
You're
us got a
fine.
little collateral damage, but hey, it's either those buff squirrels or a little casualty, okay? So
Good to see you
It
again.
was you the one
Jane.
that left that giant crater in
Oh,
the
hi,
forest.
Lilith. Nice to see you again as well. Almost
Didn't know
wasn't
you were
that
opening a
giant.
Tavern.
I was
Maybe in
there.
your eyes, but from the outside looking in,
I'll pay for
probably it
this.
is.
It's enough. One silver into
One
coffee.
silver.
Maybe just
Right.
That's right.
maybe just a smidgen, okay? Maybe
Thank
I
you, sir.
overdid
Thank
it a smidgen. But I wanted to
How
make.
was
Had
your,
you seen those buff
How was your
squirrels?
day out?
No, because you
They
took
were
care of them.
terrifying.
On a day out.
Exactly. Because I took care of them.
Yeah.
No, so
Was
you're gonna get another
nice.
version.
dear.
I think you're mentioning the
Thank you.
trip
We were
I
up
had
to-
with
we were up to
Sapphire
extra 3
and
hours
with
just to go.
Lucy.
Having to go around
Into-
the area.
Yeah. It was
I thought
nice.
Jake was there too, but maybe he couldn't make. Maybe he wasn't.
But hey, at
No, I
least there are
don't
no
think so.
buff squirrels anymore.
I didn't
I thought
learn
the
my
squirrels
magic
were-
element, unfortunately.
Giant hole.
I don't
I
have
can
enough
deal with
money.
those
It's more
rats.
expensive than I thought.
If I can do
The
it
whole
with
thing
birds,
is
I can
fixed.
do
It
it.
was a nice day nonetheless. We were
I'll
hanging
gladly
out,
fix it
we were
as
eating
well.
ice
Like,
cream.
I don't mind fixing it. Of course, I don't
Sapphire
have
was
to.
looking
Why
for a
haven't
lot
you
of
fixed it,
flowers.
though?
Regrow the.
It was a good day
Jane
after all.
opened your magic
I don't have
element,
nature magic to like regrow the trees or
It would be
whatever. But
interesting,
you
and
know,
then I
at least I
could-
can close the crater.
I don't know, manipulate water.
No one asked
or
you
already
shoot
closed
fire.
the crater, though.
Would be cool, no?
I see.
Anyway, since when does the
Although-
did this tavern open?
It's fine the
Been
way.
open
she's
for a
Maybe.
few weeks
I can
now,
find out.
actually.
I'll find out.
Hey, Lalia.
Thank you for the beer.
Lalia, I have a question for you.
How's the mood here? Lots of people here today.
It's
A few weeks ago,
Been-
huh?
Yeah.
a bit chaotic
Man.
today.
Why?
Chaotic? I mean, come on. Is
Very
it really a
chaotic.
loss? Like,
No, we know already everything about her.
It's been like
yeah.
But I
open
mean-
for I think
Yeah.
3
With the
weeks
twins,
so
yeah.
far. It's
I can understand.
it's my like
it's-
second weekend working here.
Oh, we have another person.
So
hang
friendly
on.
open. Nice, nice.
Mm-hmm.
Vast. Would you like another drink?
Oh,
Is it
yes.
working out so well? Like,
I feel
I'll have another
most
tea.
people
I don't know.
are unless they
So
have,
far so
like,
good.
Another
just
tea,
asking,
sorry.
you know,
cute
maybe
friends.
I'll return.
Well, I mean,
Kind of as a
It's always the people
interesting
you
feeling.
respect. You said
That
it.
a charm.
True,
in a sense,
but
yeah,
he,
it has
like,
its
you know,
unique charms,
I'm from,
and also the
like,
people that come in are usually very
you know,
interesting.
Avalon, I do fishing.
like yourself.
What kind of
See?
dark secrets can fish?
Hey, Cello!
Good
Good to see you again.
Very humble, you know.
Yeah. Nice to see you again as well.
I'm interesting.
How was your day?
You said
Pretty
you were,
good.
you know, bar
So
hopping.
far so good.
Like Jade was also.
So
Yeah,
Had my
you wanted to
drinks
go to
for
the,
free before my
one
shift,
just east
so
of the
I'm-
city centre.
I'm alright.
They go like, I don't know, I can't tell, but like they invest in
Teaser.
That sounds great.
No,
Have you managed to come
to avoid the city
to the stores that you wanted to go to? Since they had closed on the day we were there?
Yeah, Tuesday I went in,
Fair enough.
took a look
Finally actually
around.
get a
Bye.
There were
Yeah,
some
you
tools that
haven't-
caught my eye, but I didn't have enough coin
I
on me.
got into a bit of a
Ah, I know that feeling.
I know you do.
Hey,
I'm so sorry.
I was
Carlo!
more curious if they'd
Oh,
fix the,
what's up?
Hi.
Hello!
you know,
I don't know
I've
if we
seen you
actually
before, but
introduced
we
yourself.
haven't
Yeah, we
talked.
haven't talked. But I caught your name. I'm Vincent.
You're
Hi,
teasing
I'm
like
Carlo.
closer to you.
Nice to meet you, Carlo.
And you?
This is Lucinda.
it's like
I'm
I kind of
Lucinda.
pressed a hole in the, or a,
Cinda?
a
Yeah, hello.
human-sized hole in the
We've
wall.
seen
Jello,
before,
we
but
have a
now
question
it's the
for
first
you.
time we talk. Yeah, go ahead.
So you got
Are you an
more
interesting
currency
person?
here?
To be fair, he started it, so
Yes.
Yeah, see, I
Told you.
Damn it.
Say
Stay
again.
up.
completely.
Okay,
So you got
fine,
new
fine.
workers here?
yeah,
New
he literally was like, oh
bartenders?
yeah.
Have I been part of a bet or something?
I think
Yeah,
Saf
we've been
needed
like
to
doing
go out, so
an unofficial
Lucy
social
is
experiment.
a new hire, yeah.
And you're
Okay.
falling within
Yeah.
expectations.
I'm pretty new here.
Yeah.
Okay, can you tell me
I don't
more
know the
about
exact
the
details,
experience?
but Lucy
Or is
does
that
say.
illegal?
Like, don't
Yeah.
provoke me.
No.
Yeah,
Else
I
you
mean,
will
Alright.
get
I mean,
pretty below board, you
pebbles
know,
right for your
NDAs and all
skull.
that.
Oh yeah.
I don't have
you
any
know,
magic.
like
Well, greetings.
we gotta like
am
keep the
Fanny
Bellman.
methodology
Of
a
the Bellman
secret
family.
until we
Oh
got
no,
enough
I don't. I mean,
Hang
I am
on.
quite literally just.
What did you
massive
say?
results. We can.
Greetings.
should we-
I am Fanny Bellman of
I'm
Bellman Family House.
Ah, nice to
Whatever,
meet you.
just for
as
completion's
I said
sake.
before, I am.
Completion. Okay,
Yes.
Like what?
What do we
torso
think?
and some
Well, what's
A
exactly your
noble,
name?
so yeah, right?
Hey,
Akane.
Wait,
Kane?
Just
Yes?
makes it sound a bit more
Akane.
difficult, but it's
Akane.
very useful, I
Yes?
guess.
That's true. I didn't even know
are you
your
an
name. Yet.
interesting person?
I imagine, yeah.
No.
Are there, like,
Ooh.
Damn. Okay.
If you don't mind
I
me
mean,
asking.
it's
Dark secrets.
I don't go for it.
Noble,
secret.
though. So
It's a
I'm
specialized kind of
unsurprised
tool.
that kind of comes with the
I'm not
Yeah,
saying
territory.
that
it's
comes
Yeah.
with the... Yeah, come
It's
Troubled
I
home
didn't
life, you
expect this
think?
bar to be
It
as
can either be made of
lively
wood
as it was
or
going to be
stone.
tonight.
Stone
Yeah.
is
I mean,
usually
she's a
more.
Sorry, what was your name?
Oh,
I actually
I usually fight the
hear
voices
it.
in my
Didn't
head.
surprise you.
Can I get
It
involved?
does, actually.
Honey bun.
Hey, nice to meet you. I'm
I
Caleb.
can grind it if you'd like.
A sort of an
Huh?
ascending
That's
circle.
true.
But I could grind them if you'd like.
Most of
It's a
the
sign
time.
What are you gonna do?
Down
Stand
into
on the
it.
bar and
It's
take
kind
off your shirt?
It's kind of like laying down, except I just keep the sort of.
What makes you
Would you
think that
want
you're not
that?
interesting?
Yeah, but
I'm
like,
pretty sure maybe the patrons would,
Unlike
but
people that
hey,
just
buddy.
pry into my
Because trying to
privacy.
sell
You're
niche
attractive,
chairs,
but you're
it's
not my type.
working.
Fair enough.
And if
So
I
I
try
just
to
say
go
that
around,
I
I'm
know.
not interesting,
really
but people
Yeah.
Why? Is it because I'm
No.
not gushing
Yeah,
over
Then
you
ask
like every other
questions, and then here
girl
I
or
am
boy that
asking
comes into
questions
your
why you think you're not
Or-
interesting.
Yeah.
No.
so much
You have your eyes on someone else
I'm
already.
into that, but not really anything else.
Jesus
So,
I see.
I'm not venomous.
Okay, well that's fair enough. Gotta give you some
Really
privacy.
strong muscles.
Although the more secretive somebody is, the more curious you get.
Which, you know,
I
makes
guess.
squeezing things very
It's
easy.
interesting to mess with you.
So it might be counterproductive.
I would
Can be
like
the
to-
Causing
same way.
opposite.
I guess.
It
Is
is
that the
usually,
most
but it makes,
interesting
you know,
people say that
when it comes to my
they're
job,
think
it's
everyone is
like
interested.
very easy. When it comes to daily
Maybe
life,
busted that can
not so
wide
much.
open.
So,
Yeah,
Demos and
okay,
Akane,
yeah,
he
fair.
said no.
Okay. I was
Yeah.
mostly thinking of like
Come on,
the
Demos
fighting.
is like.
Indeed.
Yeah, I mean,
He's
fighting, I
like
can,
old.
you know, do all the
Very
time.
readable.
He's like an old
honest.
person.
So
I feel like they're talking about us.
Yeah, he could be.
How old are you again?
Bears, you know, whatever creature happens to be.
This goes
annoying
into
to
the
local
form,
garrison
you understand.
enough to Get a bounty out on them.
If it's going into a form, then no, you're not getting
We're
laid.
doing experiment. We gotta write it down, otherwise it's not science.
About a month ago.
And why
You got
are you
into
getting
doing
laid?
science
by
now?
the
For
Xenian
data.
It was annoying one of the local villages.
Then no,
enough
you're not
that
getting
one of the
laid.
village chiefs
Come
got a
on,
bounty.
man!
So went down and honestly the bandits were kind of pathetic.
Please.
They were kind of
Come on, your age can't be
It
that
was
bad.
just
It's
a
not like
bunch
you're
of-
100 or something, right?
I'll never call you
Basically,
Timos if you tell me your
take advantage of
age.
the local village, but they didn't actually have any proper. They had barely any proper weapons.
No.
I think the worst thing they had was just
I'm
a
67.
just a fucking sharp
Wow,
pitchfork.
not too far from 69.
The hubris of some people.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah. I mean, I'm
And then they just walk away.
Anyway. There's some way about doing
I don't know.
I think
Vincent-
some sort of spell on us with 69, but it's also nice. Is that a curse?
I think it's a natural
Can I
reaction.
get another, please?
Of course you can.
Honestly. Yeah.
Awesome. Thanks.
Yeah, there is a story.
Also,
You're
you seem
welcome.
familiar. Do we happen to know each other?
We can definitely.
I
haven't like bothered before.
Where did you
There's
frequent
gotta be
in the
really-
last year or so?
I bet we'll find something out.
Well,
The real
I
question is
usually
if it's
hang
gonna be
around like
true
the
or
harbor
not,
or
but,
the S district.
Yeah.
Considering the rumors
I
circulating,
worked in the
yes,
S
you never
district
know.
for a while,
Ah,
so you've probably seen me there.
But you know, a bit of a grain of truth. It
Oh,
all depends, you know,
right,
like
right.
if
Yeah,
there's,
now
like,
I
a lot of
remember.
them, or if there's like none, both of them
Yeah.
are like an indication. that
Okay,
something's weird.
okay. Yeah, because
There's like a median.
I was
amount
like
of
thinking, do I know you from
Exactly.
the guild or from where? But yeah. Now that
Yeah,
you
if
say
we're
it,
gonna be
yeah, I
filming
remember
at the
now.
Same place, it's
How many years were you in the S district?
So,
Curious.
why are you working here now?
Yeah.
Tim. I
Oh.
didn't exactly
Trevor.
like the environment
Yeah.
anymore. I just
You're,
got bored of it, I
So,
suppose.
I've
Fisher.
actually got like
A
the
fishmonger,
data on
right?
everybody. Who do you
Okay.
think
Catch
is
some
most
fish?
interesting to you?
Sometimes
Yeah,
you just
I
need to
catch
change the
fish
face.
so that I have food and to gain a little bit of
Still
coin.
enjoy
what we said.
But I
What
just
do you
needed
sell it
to
for normally? Like, how much
do
is,
something different for a while.
Do you catch bass?
Yeah.
I don't know the name of all the fish that swim here, but probably I've caught all type of different kinds of fish. I sell them for like depends on how big it is and how the people look that want the fish, I guess. But usually around maybe one
I don't
silver.
really have a team right now. Whom I can go on adventure
Yeah.
with.
For a fish.
But
Very
no,
big.
we
Very
would
fish.
find some
That's,
people like suddenly during
Those
bar
farms
crawls or
will
whatever.
fill
It worked before.
Not so much.
Oh, yeah, we got more forms to fill out.
I don't know. It depends on the size of the fish. I mean,
It's gonna be fine,
Maybe that'll
though.
be
Yeah.
I'm just
And if it's
so
tasting
bad.
well.
I'll be doing profile.
It's a really tasty fish
I need
and it's
another week
rare.
of some
I don't find it a lot.
well, I would say good, but of
I can
some
maybe sell it
beer,
for more.
and then it's gonna be
It's a really tiny one that it doesn't really do much.
Freelance.
I can sell it for less.
Yeah, it's gonna be like a
I
small
mean,
It's flexible.
yeah.
I feel like.
In the end, I don't. I'm not really too dependent on the money for the moment. As long as I can catch enough fish to not starve, it's all good.
We're gonna see them in that place again.
Well, I feel honored.
Where are you based?
Because she could be a one.
Yeah, sure,
I mean,
I'm down.
That's true.
I'm always down for
It's
something.
She's gonna
As
get
long as
freedom.
I get to eat shit up.
Kind of.
goes out soon.
Don't have many responsibilities.
That's my best,
As long as I can take care of myself,
Yeah.
it's all good.
I mean, where do you have like a storefront that you sell out of, or
Do you want to bet?
are you just like
And
cart?
maybe in the future, yeah, and I have like a card, like a wood sign that I scribbled on, like selling fish.
That's cute.
I don't have much else.
Yeah.
I want to play a bounty hunter.
I wish you had luck in your business. I'll have to stop by. I've heard fish.
Yeah.
In the news about a month back about,
I didn't bring anything in the city, so I can't give you something here now, but you could stop by at some point. It's like just outside the
What's your
city.
I'm just gonna breeze by
How
you.
much would you be able
Yeah, I
to
read
produce?
about that.
Yeah,
in
him.
news,
Basically, the
But
kid's dad
just
put
people
out a
are showing
bounty on
pushing
him.
it.
Yeah.
Can you repeat how much I'm able to produce this fish?
Yeah, yeah.
Connection.
How much
That's not Imperial
fish
State.
can you produce?
The local guard don't want to take it.
It's very dependent. I mean, you
Connected
gotta.
to the bounty originally.
You know, sometimes there's better luck, sometimes there's worse luck.
So I was like, okay,
But
yeah.
generally,
If you're gonna
it's
stare, you might as well
important to
take a
be up
picture,
early
it'll last longer.
because the fish doesn't like it when it's too hot. Like when the sun is up in
I
the
have to pay more
sky,
instead, but no.
they are kind of sleeping. So gotta wake up early and catch fish in the evening in the sunset. Sometimes you catch a lot.
So 10
I don't
years in
know.
the S district, huh?
I do. It's
20 fish or something in one sitting.
So who do you know in the
Sometimes
S
it's
district
just 0 or 1.
I know a
Yeah.
good bit
You
of
want
people.
good advice, Chella.
Do you have 0 or 1 fish per day?
Are you looking for anyone in particular?
If
No,
it's
I'm
unlucky,
just
then
curious.
yes.
Like any big
Usually
names
it's fun.
possibly? I'm just curious.
And yeah, advice is always welcome.
Have you ever heard of the fish
Well,
the spicer before?
Yeah, just
you've heard of the pink succubus. There was a couple people that I knew there.
and then
My friend, Irene,
I don't know if
And
they're
then
common around here.
Miss Lydia.
Oh, you know Lydia. I do too.
You can cut them
Because
open.
we have a contract with her.
And it sells for a lot of money to rich
Ah,
families.
so you're one of the ones that she gets her furniture
I was not
from.
aware of
Yeah,
that.
J&L.
How's it called, Spicer?
That's our custom craft.
Spicers, yeah. I worked in
I
kitchenettes
see.
for a while.
Yeah. You like my
Are they just
my craft just as much as
how do
Jade's?
they look like? Or
He
I
does-
don't know,
he does
where
really
are
all
they
the hard work.
in
I
the
just do
sea
the
or in the
little fancy
lake or in the
stuff on it here and
river?
there.
I have
He makes sure that it's comfy. I just make sure it lasts
see.
long.
Been like handed them dead,
I see.
They're just there
then
to
extracted the stuff from them, and
copious
then
amounts of alcohol, and then we
extracted
Hmm.
Well, I didn't.
Yeah,
I saw people do it.
Sometimes it can be.
Yeah, I mean that would be my job
Very
done.
big fish. They're that big. Very big fish.
maybe I should
Oh,
change
those are some
jobs. What
bigger
the
fish are
fuck?
harder to catch. I'm kind of not that big myself, but I'll have a look. Maybe I'll
just
find
complained
somebody who
about
knows
it
more
being
about
loud
them.
earlier.
Then I could maybe get enough money to find out if I have any magical element.
Good in your mouth and that's still pretty bad. I mean,
I'll
maybe
pick
it's
the
about
best.
tuna,
I'll
but
first see how
Yeah.
this job will
And
go,
sorry,
and
Akane, I
then
think you were trying to
we'll
say
see.
something.
We'll see. Yeah.
No, I was currently asking how much do you produce, like, usually? And if
Usually-
it is not that day,
If it helps.
I mean, usually I would say I catch just enough to
Sorry, can you
well
repeat that?
be satisfied for the day, and then have like 2 or 3 more to sell.
Theoretically, like most, like
Something like that. But also, I don't spend all my time
I mean, like,
fishing.
you're
I like
right,
to
right.
explore,
The standing ones is,
Yes,
like,
and
fine.
you know, if I stand really from
I don't hold
when I
back.
wake up a couple hours and then in the evening again,
you know,
I could probably catch a lot more. But as soon as I have enough to not be hungry, I usually spend my time otherwise looking around. So I don't really know how much I could really catch if I spend
Maybe
all
like
day.
holding back with gold or whatever.
How's it going?
Oh,
I'm not sure what
Excuse
happened.
me? Rude
Me
as
neither.
fuck. Can you move?
Wait,
No.
oh, Lucy,
Can I
one
get another
question.
tea?
Hey, yeah, what's up?
How expensive are the things you want to buy?
Sure.
If you can't afford them.
Well, I just
I'm
didn't have
pretty
the
sure you
coin
can
on me.
move, actually.
There were some things that I
Well,
saw that were
Oh.
really interesting.
You're talking
that
to me now. I have a
ran
question
up
for you.
to like at least 1
I
platinum.
don't care for your question,
So
I care
like
for
I
you
was like,
to move away.
you
I
know,
was
it's
talking-
Well, I don't
nice,
care
but I
about
really
you
don't need
moving
it.
away.
Like
Well, I don't
some
care
things
for
I
your
was looking
bullshit
at was
as
like
well, then.
300 silver and a few
You
other
can move
things
too,
that
you know,
were
nobody's
less
stopping you.
expensive.
Yeah. No
You
one was in
literally
the
moved
seat
into
side.
my
I see.
corner.
Then it's not exorbital,
Taking up half
huge
the
should've
amount of
been
money.
the one
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
taking up
But
half
you-
the
I
floor.
can't-
You
I
have
can't
sitting
pay
on
The
these.
pretty
fucking
alright,
audacity
to be honest.
to go right
Yeah.
in front of me. I was literally
But
talking
I
with
wouldn't
someone
say
here.
That's nice.
I can bust
Yeah,
out
but,
like
like,
5 platinum
if you're
and be
not gonna
like, look
sit
how much
on
of a
the
baller I
stairs,
am. That's not.
You can't, like,
That's not my
tiny
lifestyle.
When somebody goes and takes them, you know?
Well, but
Right
next
in
time you
front
get
of
there,
me?
you know how much
Yeah.
coin to take with you, and then you can purchase it, right?
Yeah, that's why I went
Yeah.
back
Bar
Thursday
stools
and
work.
I got a few things that
Yeah.
Oh my
some
god,
new tools
you
I
were
really
fed with
thought were
fucking
cool.
gold spoons, weren't you?
Actually, some of them are
Disgusting.
Oshkin, and
Silver
They just
ones,
feel right in
actually,
my
that's
hand
the
for some
proper
reason.
term for it.
Yeah.
Well,
What was your
Can you
business
explain
again?
why
I
it's
forgot. I'm sorry.
blacksmithing.
You really have
We're
to
even
Blacksmithing.
better than normal
Yes,
nobles.
right?
You heard it
Oh,
here
It
first.
Yeah.
sits on your
It's a
neck,
very
man.
Hot
Unbelievable.
job, no?
And it gets pretty hot.
Oh no, now they're now
You-
they're stealing our stuff.
Well, what type of things do you
Fine.
smith? Weapons or tools or?
Pretty much anything that comes up in
I
orders.
think this is enough
Majority
space. I
of this
tuned my earmuffs
stuff.
a bit more.
Majority
So-
is
And I
carpentry
think this
type
was a
stuff.
win.
So like
Yeah.
strong structural
That was such a great.
components.
I was
Great
very
idea.
close to
What the
doing it.
fuck was that?
Sorry, one of my vocal cords fell on the hardwood floor.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it happens.
That sounds hurtful.
My condolences in advance.
I hate people like that. Fucking abortions, you know,
But
they're
to answer your
broken.
question, I can smith pretty much anything.
Yeah, I mean,
Ah, I
would
see.
like to think I'd be annoying if I wasn't rich
you don't know
too.
anything about it. Me, I just kind of
Oh, I don't think you could ever be annoying.
tried
I'm sorry.
No women.
There's
It's
no-
nice,
Oh my god.
Very
I
funny.
guarantee
It
you
was
to
funny.
buy your
That's
fish.
what they fail to understand.
And they were being rude by taking up like space they didn't need, you know?
They were taking
Like
up
if you're gonna
3
be
stools.
standing,
And
you're
how
taking up
can I
like
create
yeah,
that?
they were taking up like
I'm
3
referring you
stools for
to
2
buy your
standing
fish
people.
for a limit
Honestly,
for
like,
an
the
amount
more
of
we
time.
think, the more I think about it, the more justified I
The price
feel.
you need it,
Oh,
Like this wasn't even a troll. This was like karma.
but I pay upfront.
Yeah.
back home, we don't really have.
This is the second
So like
time
a contract
So
that
you-
we're working together or
Yeah.
something?
But the first one was just a troll.
So
Yeah.
from the amount that you do make, I could buy
gonna
it
be a
and
peasant
serve
town.
it in my mansion.
I suppose so.
It is local, it is
enjoyable as it was to
self-produced,
watch.
so
Not
it
to
is not a
antagonize
problem.
anybody.
If you don't
I don't
have
want to throw anybody
the
out.
amount that you usually have in the day,
It
that's
started by
fine.
threatening to shoot him, so I
Yeah, like
To be fair, when you make a comment, try to make it
The
to
only
yourself
thing
and not
would be
publicly.
that I pay upfront, and for
I made
duration
it
of
to Lucinda.
time,
I
you would
understand
just,
that, but
give us
when
the
it's in
things that you would sell.
earshot, that's you're looking for trouble.
Yeah,
I'm
could work,
so
because
sorry, Your
sometimes I
Majesty. I
have
was not
fish that
aware
doesn't
we were
sell
gonna have
because nobody
etiquette
wants to buy
lessons
fish where I sell
in a
it.
shitty dive bar.
And that would
Well,
be
that's what
working.
happens when you slum it.
I don't know if
I feel like
I
that's
want
like
to
the
spend all
opposite
day
of the
fishing or
purpose
for
of
how long,
selling
but
it.
yeah, no.
Not all day.
What I mean is,
I'm just
Just the
saying,
amount that
but
you said is enough.
yeah, I
Gonna
can
be
probably
a
do that
physical fight.
if I
hope not.
yeah, we could do that.
You say that, but
Where
some people are very
where
quick
do
to
I
anger.
bring it?
Whatsoever. They're so
That
far
sounds like
Or
a
when?
big problem.
It is either someone
That seems
comes
like-
Well, it will be a you
get it,
problem if they start
or
swinging on you.
can just bring it in
Well,
the...
that
Well,
would
I'm
be a
not sure you
mistake,
would be able
so-
to enter this
Yeah.
area.
A mistake, but it'll still happen.
I could bring it to the
Perhaps
We're
I
not
make a note.
defenseless, Damos, okay?
I know you're not
basically it is
defenseless,
the
but still it'll happen, and I have to
noble
get involved.
quarters in the
Please
outskirts.
just don't add fuel to the fire. Is all we're saying.
It is a noble sort of district.
boring.
It is in
More
the
like
outskirts,
her
and it is
So
actively
boring.
gated.
Yeah.
So
You want to
usually
antagonize
nobody
people to
will
make them
be-
throw fists? Is that interesting to you?
I don't
He writes can
antagonizing
Yeah.
people. Yeah.
Only known people or friends, right?
Okay.
Yeah, that makes
everyone
sense.
with everyone with a note that
Interesting.
Here, pulls
Yes.
gold on the table for the trouble.
It would be really interesting to know how it looks like in there. I mean, I don't need to go inside. I just want to deliver the fish. That would be fine too. But it would be awesome to see.
I could bring
But
you
may-
there once. Don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
So-
It's pretty good.
Hmm.
You get-
Yeah, we can do that. We can do that. We can do that.
Another Roibos.
okay.
structured and everything has to be.
Yeah, like a tea existence.
I guess then I just wait. But okay, so tomorrow, when do we start? Or how do we do that? I can just catch fish and bring it to you. We don't need to pay up front. It's fine. I'll just take the payment for the fish.
I don't mind.
Somebody has to.
We don't really have money problems.
I mean, you mentioned the statement more,
Yeah.
so I did.
I mean, I don't have money needs other than
To be fair, I don't care
a
about
few
the
platinum
tax
to find out what my magic element would be. Other than that, I don't really need anything at the moment.
I mean, I'm
fair.
over here because I
Mm.
came over here with some friends of mine. I haven't been in contact.
Could
with
I
for
get
a while,
another
but-
beer? Or
Although
beer? I don't
it could make
Of course.
traveling easier,
Born and raised in Lorath,
perhaps, and it could maybe live somewhere else, if in an inn or something.
Away.
I'll have to think about what I want.
There was everyone was very. What's the common word for it?
So let's say you sell your fish 1 silver.
Patriotic, I think.
Usually it's sold
Yeah,
for
Squeezes, right?
there's a big thing of
1 silver, between
One
1 silver
fish,
and
one silver.
love to come to love to come to Nitro, love to come to
Let's say
Nitro.
average about 1 silver. I just
Don't
want
mean
to,
to
you know,
interrupt.
get a little bit
Just wanted to
for-
make sure you drink. Anybody? Refill?
Yeah, I would like a refill, thank you.
Can I get another tea? I kind of
Okay.
spilled it when someone pushed me out of the chair.
Oh, okay. I got you. Don't worry.
taxes. I would
Also-
say maybe
Hmm?
1 silver and 5 copper coins.
Are you like not going to reprimand them at all? They were extremely rude.
I understand that, and I do apologize for that, but I can't control other people in that sense. But once a confrontation happens, then we will get involved. I am sorry that this situation has been
There
presented.
wasn't a confrontation?
Don't get me wrong, in both
How many
scenarios, I don't like it. It was rude on their part,
That is just
and
because I
at the
didn't
same
know if I
time,
find sellers,
I
right? Because
I
I'm just
really
standing there with my
can't,
sign,
like,
and if
force
there's nobody
them to
passing
do
by, I
something
won't
that they
sell
don't
the
want
fish.
to do.
I don't
I
want
do
to waste
apologize
the
again.
fish's life. If I don't eat it,
Alright, you
nobody
don't want
else
to be
needs it.
sued by them. I gotcha. Fair enough.
Oh.
Yeah. It is
Yeah, okay.
So, but let me get you
That's
that
a
other
delicious
drink,
thing.
yeah, and I'll get you
Yeah.
that tea.
Huh.
Thank you.
In future,
That's scary.
Don't worry,
you can't talk to any of
Maybe
the
I
patrons.
shouldn't.
It's
Talk to
fine.
me.
Maybe I
The other
maybe I
person on
shouldn't
board.
do business with them then.
I'm not a tattletale.
No. I'll cut you. I'll
No,
just take
but
that.
you can
place.
ask if I can get you some more
Hi,
space.
I'm a very rich noble who
I asked
likes
for
The
noble
space
things.
was open. They were just
There
like,
you go.
Yeah.
And here's your tea.
Nice. Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
One of the
That's
most
a big account.
expensive fish that you own.
Well,
I
I
would
felt
like to
bad
buy
since it
all
got
the
spilled,
fish.
and might as well give you a whole bottle.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Again, sorry. If you guys need anything, just shout. I'll eventually hear
I
you.
think salmon would probably be the thing I feel for the most.
Yep.
It's very tasty. And usually I eat
Oh,
it myself.
we did them a favor.
I'm just not making fun of the noble.
Like it's,
Nothing happened.
Oh, jeez. Yeah.
Oh.
Welcome back.
Yes.
Welcome back,
Sorry about
humble
the tail.
noble.
Thank you very much.
So you're
So,
saying
as I was saying in my
as
calculation,
I said,
so
Was I saying something?
you got
Elysia,
2
I
silver
don't
per
have enough
fish.
plant,
No.
so it
Yeah.
makes it
You get approximately
Don't worry,
3
I
fishes
finished the
per
business.
day.
I was
Yeah,
thinking
well, I was-
about saying
I was
something, but I
correcting
didn't
that.
say anything yet.
So I only sell 3 or so
And I'm not gonna
because
show you
no,
what
I'm
you
just
heard
standing
now,
there with my
because
sign
I don't-
and
Yeah,
somebody
are you
nobody
like
passes by
secretly
and wants fish. And I
telepath?
don't want to
Is that
waste
part of dark
fish's
magic?
life
no.
Make more trouble.
necessarily, so I don't catch much more than I usually eat. But
I'm
if I
Do you have some dark magic?
I would
though?
say
Is it,
around
like a null
And I
for
want
you.
to keep somewhat of a
10
reputation.
I
to
do.
15 per day,
Okay.
maybe.
Ooh.
15?
Yeah.
Okay.
Most
E-
common folk
Do you like to use it?
About
My
that.
reputation's more under the radar, so you
10,
might
10,
get,
let's say maybe 10.
you know, a bounty.
I don't know.
use
I have
them,
never tried. I can try
I do use
maybe
it.
to catch as much as I can next
What did
time,
you
and then I can give a better number.
One of the soldiers or, you know, one
Okay.
of the authorities.
So, for a month, I will pay you 3 platinum.
For feeding.
A month is a long time,
Alright.
though.
Well, I think I might have a reputation
But
among
that's
the soldiers
cool.
that goes that far.
But
You know,
it has
that's
other
the one
uses
until-
as well.
And
But then I
paid
would
up front,
have
I
to-
would
Yeah,
just
you
give you
definitely
the
I do
coins
wonder what
right
my
here.
nickname's
I
gonna be
haven't
from
on me.
That'll be quite fun.
But then I would have to
Best way I can describe it is just
all the
enjoy
fish I
it.
I'll try to
catch
keep my
that I
eyes
don't
open.
need for
Maybe
eating
I'll
myself.
find them in the harbor
You.
area.
That
For
would
the next
be
month.
hilarious.
Yeah.
Is eating
Hmm.
food like the same
Yeah,
for
no
you?
reputation.
On
Or
the
is it, like,
side, if you
different
want, we
because
can
you have
also trade
like,
the
other
fish that you
types of
want to
food?
eat for yourself if you want something
Works
else.
on the reputation system.
But we only have
Oh.
high
It's a
quality
little
stuff,
different.
It does
so
but-
start with C rank.
you would
That
have to get
could
something
be
from that.
in-
Fair enough.
Very
Yeah, that
visible
could be
with,
interesting.
Like, once you are in the B rank.
But
and then-
I mean, I thank you very much for your offer. I think I want to work with you, but
Like,
maybe if
Can you,
we
like,
don't
suggest
start that
off
big, but maybe
succubus
do
feed, or,
something
like,
for
the
like a
Cubite
week
feeding,
first
or
and
do you
see
have to
how
eat
things
food?
are going.
For me,
Okay, for a week.
prefers to keep my reputation on the
Yeah.
table most just because
If I
some of
say
my jobs
at least
would be
for the next
difficult
week,
when they
I
were
can I
can-
bring you all the fish and then we can see if things are working out
I
the
can
way
survive
I
off
want
of
and you
just the
want.
feeding,
Ooh, I'm
but
gonna go and infiltrate this bandit camp. Wait a minute, aren't you that famous mercenary?
Okay.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Yeah, infiltration
So
work.
let's
not
say
work.
you're 90,
Yeah,
but you
yeah.
look 20,
So
right?
that
So
would be
if you go
Yeah,
without
yeah,
feeding
no, I
for a
agree.
year,
One
will you look
platinum
21,
and
or will
Pico.
will your aging have
for
been
Yeah, it'll be fine.
rapidly increased in your
Yeah,
life?
140
Same
silver.
thing I end up doing anyway,
How
but-
much? What do you want?
I
don't
can't
really
do the
have any
math that
silver.
quickly in my
Aging
head.
does get
Oh, you do-
faster,
oh,
but
oh.
it would immediately show your age.
I don't
only
know.
have
Right.
gold and platinum.
I mean,
Can you,
unfortunately,
like,
I'm
reverse
not
it?
Indians
Because
in-
of
well,
Yeah, I mean it's
I mean,
probably
you have to
fine.
feed a lot.
I'll take it.
And
I
as
don't
you get older,
wanna.
it takes more and more.
so,
I mean,
one
I guess you have enough
40
money.
and full gold.
So we get out a lot.
Probably
because
harder.
they're so
1
old.
week only?
Cast or whatever.
I think
You
so.
know?
Ah, yes, I am Task the Avian. Look at my.
It sounds
It
like a
is
lot.
Seven
Was that a weird
days
thing to
for
ask?
2
That
silver
is too far.
No.
or
People, maybe, not me.
10 fish
Yeah.
per day.
Ow!
Yes,
To be
that's
fair,
that's,
I
that's
Wow.
It's very funny.
I mean, yeah, sure.
I
If you
I
don't
swear.
mind.
Listen, no,
I'm
than
so
you.
sorry. I did not mean to do
Let's
that.
see.
And let's do that.
Oh yeah, one of them.
Do you want to pay right now?
Sure.
At least there wasn't too much. No.
I feel kind of bad if I just take
It's
it.
fine.
Yeah, but I'll make sure. Tomorrow I'll come
Holding the body, and it was like,
with
what the fuck?
as many fish as I can.
I was completely off guard, so my first instinct was just to
I
pull out
will
the body and
pay
go,
you accordingly.
I'm fine.
That's awesome.
I
Yeah,
mean, he was
okay,
missing
good.
his face, so it didn't work very well. But
Sure. Then let's.
I mean,
Wow.
he stopped moving
Thank
for
you.
a moment. I was like, oh, well,
And
Hello?
school district.
What, did you
And
say
I'll
something?
come to the entrance to your house.
I just sorry. this
yes,
was
where's the
staring at
entrance
me a
on-
bit.
Sorry,
east?
gazing off.
That's
Not
the
intentional, sorry.
hey,
farthest from
You're
the
fine.
city. Maybe it's
Weird.
close to your place.
is that bad?
I'm not sure right now. I'm tired. But I'll be there.
If you catch me off guard, I will.
Find it.
Alright.
I
Then
will just stand, but
I will just be waiting
just
then.
kind of stay there.
Maybe we
for
should
a bit.
Which
Awesome.
time do you want to
Oh.
come by?
You think so?
Oh yeah.
guess we can
And then continue with what I was doing.
So I'll probably get up at around 5 in the
It didn't feel
morning,
like that long. Is it
about
really that
sunrise-ish.
That reminds me.
Be
think that's
busy
Like,
for
But there was like some weird
like a
thief
couple
going on.
hours.
Is that
That was
true? Are you
the only
closing
time
soon?
that you could find
Mm.
in the city
Technically,
center.
Maybe around
Yeah, actually, we should be closing about
9 or 10 in the morning.
And so
10,
it's just
15
this-
10 a.m.
Alright.
Roughly 15, 20.
I'll tell
I guess we
the...
can start.
Did you
eating.
say
Uh,
10 or
we
20
will
minutes?
be eating
15-ish.
Wanna finish the
15
beer?
to 20 minutes.
fish
I
with
can-
a lot of over confinement.
Ah, the girl.
Apples out of my
Yeah.
bag and like
Great.
just
I'll be there.
magic and like
Yeah, I guess
Well,
we should get going.
See you next time, I guess.
just throw it.
Thank you
right,
very
the
much.
chat.
See you
That's
next time.
awesome. I highly appreciate
that?
it. I don't know what to say yet.
We're gonna
I feel-
pay. I'm asking for the
I
tab.
just arrived here recently.
My
Let's
former-
see.
Is there anything else I can do
I
for
think
you?
about like 2
Like,
beers.
I don't know.
Jacinda?
say that anymore. So you know.
I
Not
had
sure.
a
Can't be much
beer.
worse than
You had
my-
a
What
beer.
can you
That's
do
why I
else
asked.
when
I
fishing?
was.
I mean,
3 years. I was about 3 years.
I can do
Another gold.
And I
arts and
decided to
crafts,
try and
kinda.
challenge.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I
that
like
kind of covers your
collecting
tab.
and
Which
like
in my
thanks.
running
case-
around,
Yeah.
gathering information-ish.
Thank you.
See you
I don't
around.
know.
Wonderful night.
Later.
I know a little bit on the
Yelling
farm. I learned lots of stuff on the farm.
Ah,
at
the
home.
chaos is left.
I didn't win, obviously.
I don't know.
Do you know how to tend a garden?
Oh my god.
I mean,
it's
who
so
knows?
Can you-
You're that
I-
so talented.
I mean,
Man.
most of the stuff that we did were for,
Come on,
crops,
man. That was
for
so
food.
rude of them to just barge in when there's like a midst of a conversation and then just be like, I don't know what you're talking
Try my
about.
best.
I didn't do anything wrong.
Maybe
There are
that's a
no
good thing. I'm good at learning.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
that is
yeah,
not the
but they-
useful
And
skill.
they're doing
for
it for the
somebody.
reaction.
Oh,
They
yeah,
were
that's,
trying to do that.
that's right. They fish for
But
a
it's fine.
reaction.
It's fine.
Maybe one day they'll understand that fishing for a reaction might end you up in a bad place.
Sorry.
No, it is
Hopefully
funny.
they'll
It
learn.
is
Hopefully
funny.
not.
I don't know.
Well,
Not
Try not to
now.
step on their tail.
Well, not here, I mean. I mean somewhere else.
Honestly, thinking back on it, it probably was, and
That's a long tail.
the bloody brood
Yeah, I
mother
really
was
don't.
in utter hysterics.
Hmm. Wait.
Well-
Lucy, did you hear that? Maybe I can actually purchase or pay the academy to find out the element soon.
Really? How's that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that reminds me.
I just
Akane is
paid
gonna
in 1 platinum and 4 gold.
is gonna pay fish. I'm gonna catch fish for them
I was so sure
Oh.
that I was
and deliver it, and then I get
for the
paid.
world with
Nice.
More consistently than until now.
Let's go.
Hey, look, I'm
So
I'm not
he
one
also
to be a
put, like,
downer,
circle
right?
around us, like a
I
big
Yeah?
can't
area
lie.
or whatever.
How
That
about,
sounds
And
like
then
a
he was
really fishy
okay, now
contract.
try to
you know the
out of
door is
it.
right
I
fucking
will
there,
do
right?
for you, or like with you.
I'm here to stay.
Not past closing time. Once it hits that time, it doesn't matter who you are. You're out of here.
Do you know what he did?
It's not closing time right now.
It's surprisingly good for me, but what do I have to lose?
That was such a power move.
And she
but I
seems
felt
nice.
so embarrassed.
You're not gonna betray me, right? I mean, I could betray you. Paying. I have the money already. What's gonna happen? But I'm not gonna do that, of course.
I don't think any noble would do that.
Hello again.
I think my most embarrassing defeat was probably.
How's it going?
It was my first attempt at my.
You know what, Lucy? Can I have another beer for that?
Get some juice still?
Of age to become a warrior.
Come on, my drink wasn't that bad.
Sort of a tournament to get your spear.
Oh no!
I am so fired back comments I could fucking make against
My drink's
this.
so bad you have to drink to get through it.
No! It's a celebration for finding
I
birth.
hear your silent judgment.
Really? Do you? Do you have telepath?
I guess.
You can read my mind?
Lucy?
No.
What's up?
Body language.
My opponent.
Oh, I bet you can read body language.
Adventurers come around here?
And then beat me with my
Yeah, actually over there.
You know what they say about importance of body language.
I mean, I haven't seen much.
My broodmother wouldn't even look at me.
Well, one of them's a freelancer, the other
let's
one's
be-
actually from the guild.
Seems kind of rude.
That's the snake animal?
Oh, that's brutal.
Hmm?
Oh.
Yep.
It is
Judging?
snake animal that is the adventure?
No, the human.
I've been teaching them, so they're trying to get back at me.
Oh, there's a human behind. I don't see them.
Yeah.
Why did I throw it?
Oh.
Lucy, can I have another cheap beer?
Sure
How
can.
was
That's
yours?
what we serve here.
Pretty good.
At this
Why
point,
not?
they should
To
put
the
like
beach
it on the
with the
side
fam.
outside. You have Morning Glory, home of cheap beer.
How about no? It's not my decision.
Finals results came in, and
The thing is, Saf would probably do that.
did about as well as could be expected. But
How
that's
about
nice
no?
surprises.
I mean, I'm pretty sure there's only beer.
Don't worry, I'm not the one. I'm not the biggest business head.
Most of my classes, it's fine.
Yeah.
I don't go to a tavern to drink.
I'll just
Yes,
repeat the
see.
ones that I did.
I
Slow and steady wins the race. You know what they say.
I got tired of beer.
Go to school?
I'm not a fan of beer. I'm usually a wine.
I'm sure that
kind of
works with
girl,
colleges
but-
too.
No.
You're being asked the question, by the way.
Wait, Lilith, how was the
Sorry.
fish called you mentioned?
I mean, I like
You go to
cheap
the
red
academy?
wine just because it's
The eggs?
it's got a tang to it.
Oh, the spices. Yeah.
For me,
That's
that's
maybe not the same one you do.
Spices?
Okay.
I
People
believe
take that
it's
makes breakfast
spices.
in the
I
morning,
think that's
don't
what
you?
they're called.
Spices.
I've never called
Hmm.
them. I just remember dealing with
Yes.
them
You
in
probably
my
look up the
jobs.
type that makes breakfast in the morning.
I see.
Beer,
I'll have a look.
And why do you
Maybe.
miss that?
Nice to meet
Maybe the
fellow
noble
students.
knows them.
Just in case.
hello.
From body
What are you
language.
studying?
Honestly,
I was about to say I study arcane and magic in general.
they sure as
Oh,
hell do.
nice. I also study arcane.
I mean,
And
you
let it
said
slide.
I mean,
that the eggs are expensive and nobles usually buy
I
expensive
have
stuff.
an
Maybe, I don't know.
with one of the
Nobles-
teachers
one of
there.
those.
Nobles don't know anything about what they
Working my
buy.
way up the
They
more
just know that they
general
can buy it.
track.
I just find vodka.
Well, there's no harm in asking.
Yeah, fair.
A product is as valuable as its
I
sales
mean,
pitch.
that's the main reason why I moved to Lorath.
Possibly.
Keep a tab.
But there's no harm in asking.
We have a
That's
tab
why
for
I'm
you.
asking.
Lucy, do you
Have
know
you
any
been around
fish
since
where the eggs are very expensive?
Yeah, I grew up
I
here.
think there's.
So you know
I
the
remember
place
reading
quite well.
something about
Can I get a refill of tea?
Yeah,
as
I'd say
like
so.
Of course
I
you
was a bit
can.
of a feral
aquatic
child. I
life.
know
think there's a
the
few
aliens
fish
on the
that have
streets.
interesting eggs. I think there's something
Why,
like
you're
called
looking
like
for
maybe
a
like
guide?
caviar or something that's like really expensive.
Well,
Maybe spices or something?
sure. I mean,
Possibly.
why
The
not?
whole vibe of the thing is quite.
Then the fish
I don't
itself
know.
in general
Totally
probably
Well,
Yeah,
If-
definitely.
probably
if we
fetches a
ignore
higher
the,
price when
I am
you find
busy
out
today,
what actual
so-
species it is.
No worries.
The people
Yeah.
who
At the time.
here, yeah.
I have
But
to find an
technically,
expert.
Do you have
Maybe that would be a good idea in general, if I want to sell them.
yeah.
For their actual price, yeah.
moves like right at mine.
Oh.
If you ever wanna
Well, I kind of need to think about what I want.
No more nobles.
walk around,
Closing in roughly
doesn't come
10
free though.
minutes, so.
Information.
Don't worry,
No.
I don't have a problem with that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Wait. Let me pay my attempt then. So
You
you
seem like
said
a good
that
kid.
seven- How much is a beer?
How old are you?
I never asked.
I'm 18.
Silver and 2
I just turned 18 like a month ago.
So
Congratulations! Happy belated birthday.
So I should pay
Thank
for
you.
the tea.
We don't really
that they
celebrate those
gave
in
me.
my hometown, but
give you 10
How much
silver.
is it?
now
1 silver.
I am an adult
Um,
or something.
I don't have any silver. Can I?
Well,
I can
Happy birthday.
do change.
Sure?
Thank you, thank you.
Okay.
How old are you?
No, I feel bad for the bad.
So
Yes.
1 gold.
I'm not a young'un.
They fish for reactions.
I think I've been around too
Alright,
for
here's
about
your change. Thank you.
30 years now.
Hey.
Could be 40.
Hmm.
Literally, like, they can't live
I'm not
young.
without my attention.
I'm not long like you lot.
So
Uh,
embarrassing.
Hmm.
Like, they're supposed to be high
I
profile.
like to think
I mean,
I
you're
have a
not-
carefree spirit. As much
Yeah,
as the
I
spirit
guess I'll have
has,
some.
You wanted to pay
as much as
yourself?
spirit a demon can
Yes, it
have,
will.
I'd count
You'll
it.
have
I'm
what?
just impressed that I didn't.
I guess I will
I
have
mean, it's not
something.
old
Oh
either.
yeah. Well, if you
I
ask,
don't
you
know
can get
how,
it.
how old can
I
demons
think I did
become
it.
usually.
I
I'm
just
not
noticed
sure.
Will be useful when I come here.
God, I
Thank
bet
you.
if I
Yeah.
That's
hundreds,
literally the only
they
place
can be
I pay
hundreds of
in
years
Beverly.
old.
Mm.
Well, in that case, you're still
As far
young.
as I know.
Come on, they
I mean,
deserve it. Like,
That
their
demon over
faces
there is
just look
80
like they
years
were
old.
never
Look how young he is. Look how young he looks.
sometimes-
67.
As much as they deserve it.
No,
80, I
don't
think.
get involved.
I think he's in. Oh, 67, yes. Because of the 69 curse.
But
That,
don't
yeah,
worry,
67 years old.
67, not
how
80.
much is my
Your
tab?
tab.
Not
You
nice
had
quite yet.
Oh,
Nice
looks
too.
very young for their age.
TBS.
Exactly. So I
Hi.
assume
what's
they
up?
What's your name again? I'm sorry, I forgot.
My name, Kenny, is
Silver,
Lucy.
5 copper.
Okay, listen, I met a lot of people.
No, it's
that
fine. I'm just
day.
teasing. You're alright.
Teaser
Don't
below.
worry. A lot of people don't remember my name. It's so simple. It's okay.
And you'd think because of its simpleness, more people would remember it.
Yeah, that's the expectation, but sometimes it just, it just doesn't happen. It's okay.
The only
Nothing
thing
I'm
wearing
gonna cry
is my
over.
chest. I have to put it somewhere.
That's fair.
It's fine.
So here's about
Oh.
like 13 silver.
Tomorrow is gonna be
Trying to get
exciting.
out specific coppers.
Exhausting.
That's fine. Thank you, and please enjoy.
Yeah, those chairs can make it pretty stiff for some reason. I don't know why.
Yeah, it's kind of annoying. I guess you gotta like,
getting
they
your,
really want you to sit on
magic
them. Like, not
It's
Yeah.
more expensive.
very sticky,
I
but
can't
who
afford
am
it
I
just
to
yet.
deny this chair? There we go. Are you happy now, chair?
It
What did I
depends.
come
It's
back
about
to?
2 platinum. It's about 2
Oh, wow.
platinum. So
Oh, wow.
I'll get it yet.
What did I come back to?
We were just talking about how the
I can
chairs
maybe
make
get
you
some nice
stiff
cake or
and like,
something.
kind of like emphasize that you need to be sat on them.
And maybe if this work
I
this week
see.
of work goes well and we can do another one,
Yeah.
and that
Damn
works,
it.
then I can get it next week.
No, don't worry about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was a little
Although I
concerning,
have-
but okay, I trust you.
No, I just realized
wanna
you snuck
make any predictions. We'll see.
Of my old
We'll see how
30
things go.
took past me, which is pretty embarrassing.
Worry about today, not about tomorrow,
did.
not about yesterday.
I did?
Stable as
Yeah.
an alien who lost their wings.
Stiff.
Never
once it
mind
was
then.
settled.
I wish you the best of luck.
Oh! Yeah, right over my head. Did
Yeah,
not
yeah,
see
almost
that.
Okay.
I do freelance
Flies, they fall.
odd jobs whenever I'm needed, really.
I can do it while it's not even trying. I love it.
Only for rich families, they pay well.
Well, you didn't sneak it then. I
Like
Well,
Akane?
looking girl is
it was
often
like an
wanted.
accident, and I noticed it, so one
alien
take
tribe,
this one.
Westerners don't
I see.
What was that about?
interact a lot, but it's not usually good. Well, it's not really good interactions.
Oh,
So.
Seem to
I
be
was
giving
getting
you a
them
hard
on
time.
when they pay their tabs.
Have you ever worked for Akane?
Vice versa.
They pay their tabs as we're closing in.
Could have worked for the
Yeah,
family.
minutes.
I don't think I would have worked
Sounded pretty well, didn't
directly
I?
for them.
Most of the.
Right, you're working directly for someone. You just get hired.
Yeah,
Someone's picking up a second shift.
my people.
I'm just wondering if Lilith has ever worked for you or for your family.
What did you say?
You know, rules like outsiders. But even I
Probably. We hire a
What
lot.
did you say? I will.
Not sure if you worked before.
Pretty sure I'm gonna have to pick up a second shift.
It is
I've
in the
been
Diamond Mansion in.
Isn't this the
August of
second
this
shift?
Anyway.
No, next week.
Have you had shortages of maids in the past couple
Just
of
talking to myself.
weeks?
Awesome. Because I wanted to check out a different bar.
Couple of weeks.
Yeah, I mean,
No.
I've got time
But
as well.
in the past years, usually there's a shortage when we have to.
Right.
Well,
Pretty
we
good.
have.
Calling.
Well, when the maids have to
It's pretty
prepare the
good.
mansion.
Kind of funny how you got
We arrive
really good juice,
for
but then
vacations.
really shitty beer.
I haven't been here that long,
Right,
so I
okay,
probably haven't been hired by you then.
Unfortunately,
Yeah, probably then.
Yeah.
Of course, please
Have a
come
good
again.
night. Safe travels. Hope to see you again.
Safe travels, Lila, and
Safe journey.
Bye.
Good night.
Safe travels.
Oh well, I wanted to talk to them, but they were too busy.
Oh, actually, I wanted to. I think it's the first Animala that I found in here.
Hopefully,
Other than me.
Hopefully, I run into them again. I might be able to try and make them a chair for their species. I was interested. Trying to make a
It's a
collapsible.
long tail.
I know it's a long tail. Yeah, it is a long tail. God, it must be a
We have
hassle.
3 demons.
You
we
could
have
always
2
import.
Thurians and 1 Animara.
And 2 demons, 2 Thurians. No,
I'm
3.
a demon.
Okay, 3 demons, 2 Thurians, and 1 animal.
Outnumbered mortals.
Aren't you mortal too?
It's called because you're from like the mortal plane instead of the dark.
Yes, that's true.
You're from the dark?
Well, not
How weird, like
directly, but
there.
my species is, so it like still translates, you know.
Okay.
Anyways, who are you? Hello.
Oh, I'm Kenny. Hey.
Kenny. I'm Cello.
Oh, dear.
Careful there, you
Seems
might
like
almost
there was
fall.
an invisible wall here.
Oh, careful about that. Oh my god, your paws are so soft. That's so cute.
Are they?
Yeah.
Yes.
That does
Oh,
look
so
like a
quick
universal
sidebar.
fact of the bar. That
We'll be closing
every
in 5 minutes, so if you haven't paid, make sure to.
I'll drink up.
Alright,
I can pay again
for
if
the
you want.
juice.
Yeah.
I must say, it feels like a universal fact of this bar that every single person finds Cello cute.
Well, I didn't want to say it, you know, because I feel like that's.
It was soft.
I feel like it could get annoying to constantly hear it.
It's okay.
I mean, do you two find Cello cute?
Yeah.
You can think about me what you want. Call me cute, call me ugly. I am just me.
Oh, that's so rude. I'm not gonna call you ugly.
That's also good. But
I
it-
may be
it
meant
will
to
also
be a
be fine.
soulless being, but I can't look at that and say ugly. It's just like it's some like higher power just prevents it.
It's like
Okay, you're getting a bit weird now.
A little bit.
Yeah,
That's okay.
it must be flowing through me at this point.
Maybe it's time to go home. It's
It might
I
be,
have
the
a lot
bar
of
is-
work tomorrow.
The bar is due to close soon. Maybe it's probably a sign.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully, maybe we should start Maybe we should leave before things start flying around like last time.
Last time things were flying around?
And it started. You had to say something.
I think it was the timing. Like last time, nobody said anything, and they started up.
Okay.
Well, drink your beers quick, because we have to run.
Okay.
Oh, you may get water poured on your head.
Okay,
So, all of you, enjoy your nights.
I'll come
Safe
to
travel.
the east.
Please,
I wish
come
you
again.
the-
Oh
I wish
dear.
you two the best of luck.
And then
Hey!
we'll bring
Yes,
at
we
least
know.
10 fish.
We're
Probably 15 to
leaving.
20.
Doesn't mean float
As
stuff
much as I can get
around.
tomorrow.
We're closing.
At
Alright.
around 10 a.m.
Very well. If you need maybe a carriage or something to bring them all, you have what it takes to carry all that?
I should be fine. Yeah. I'll
You
find a way.
have Great.
I have a basket. But it looks like maybe we talk outside.
I don't mean
Bars
to be
closing.
rude, but
And
Yeah,
things
please
are
make your way
flying around.
inside. I will see you all around. Come again.
See you.
Goodbye, Deimos. And Lucy.
Bye.
Later, cello. From loud to quiet. Love it.
That is very true. Also, you might need to pay your tab as well.
I already actually paid mine. Trust me.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, I made sure to keep count.
Yeah, because if I'm not mistaken, you were paying for Sapphire's drinks as well, correct?
Yeah, I paid for hers. She had a juice and a beer. Nothing too bad.
I see. Well, if I'm not mistaken, you have somewhere to be, so I will close up.
Thanks. Appreciate that. Don't take too long cleaning up. I know you got somewhere to be as well.
Fun.
Later, Deimos.